Welcome to episode 12 of our D&D campaign, The Rise of Tiamat. It'll take a while for everybody to get here, but a lot of people watch this after the fact. So if you want to go ahead and kick off, and today we've got Fife going to read the recap of what has been happening in the past episodes.
Indeed. The cult of the dragon is busy at the Well of Dragons by the thousands in some sort of ritual to summon forth Tiamat. The group has divided the remaining forces of the Sword Coast amongst the remaining townships and cities, hoping it will provide defense to the oncoming onslaught of the cult across the realm. They now possess 2 of the dragon masks and found and captured Varam the White Dragon's Wyrmspeaker. He has been turned over to the Council of Waterdeep and took to the dungeons for questioning. They tracked down a second Wyrmspeaker, Nerunvain, the son of King Melindrak, and after a fierce battle, they defeated his green dragon and obtained his green dragon mask. They decided to slay him, and after searching his lair, they discovered a mysterious orb that seemed to send Balasar into some sort of fit of greed for the orb when he touched it. They sensed something of great evil within. Wanting no evil to come of it, Krabic sealed it away into another plane, and they traveled back to Waterdeep. It is here that in the council room, a silver female dragon swooped in through the window and took the form of an elf, and told them they had been requested to meet the great leaders of the metallic dragons atop the highest peak in the Nether Mountains far to the east. After meeting with the metallic dragons, they struck deals to atone for their various Waterdeep Council factions' crimes against the metallic dragons of the past. After negotiations, all deals were met, and the metallic dragons agreed to cooperate. At the time of the attack at the Well of the Dragons, the metallic dragons will fend off the evil dragons in the air in hopes that the armies of the Alliance of Waterdeep can slip in to put a stop to the thousands of mages taking part in the summoning of Tiamat. The adventurers heard a loud rumble far off to the north through the night and learned upon awakening the next morning that the great city of Neverwinter has fallen, and refugees are spilling south to Waterdeep. Massive amounts of dragons swarm the city in the night and have left it nothing more than a crumble of ash and stone. The end of days is surely upon us, when even the ancient Neverwinter has fallen low. There's still hope, however, as they learn of the location of another dragon mask and a possible high-ranking cult member at the Tower of Xonthal, requesting that he wishes to be rescued from the cult.
All right.
Ta-da!
So, you guys are in Waterdeep, and where we left off, you guys have pretty much just woken up, got the briefing about Neverwinter being basically in ruins, and there were refugees pouring to the south. They were going to send some soldiers up to try to help them and try to make some camps and places for them to stay in Neverwinter, and also, how did that go down? I believe Lenora was bumped. Isn't that how that happened? Some guys bumped into her, and she ended up with a scroll that told the whole story, which is basically that there's a guy named Ixander, is who the scroll said it was from, that he was thinking of leaving the cult due to all the changes and everything going on, and he claims he has a dragon mask, and he wants you to come help him escape the cult from this tower. And in which case, he claims he will give you the dragon mask.
Oh, yeah. And we were like, this could very well be a trap, and yet we're going to go anyway.
Yes. You guys definitely discussed you think this is probably a trap. You do know that the cult is aware of that you have some of the masks, and they're going to try everything to get it back as well, which was discussed last campaign.
So we put the masks and the orb into a pocket dimension, right?
Yes.
Is that where it is? Is there any way to break into that pocket dimension that you know of?
Well, why don't I look? Read a little bit about this. There
are magical ways it could be done, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
they'd have to know that was where it was, of course.
That's true. Oh, right. So we have the dragon orb with us.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Everything's in a pocket dimension.
I love that.
Would it be smarter to leave one mask somewhere and take the other one with us and keep it close, just in case, like, God forbid, something awful happened to us? At least because they can't complete it unless they have all the masks, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, the way it was mentioned was that you're weakening Tiamat. They can't summon her fully without all the masks.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that's a good idea to leave a mask with someone or somewhere, not temporarily with us.
Yeah. I mean, I trust Leosin.
I trust a pocket dimension more than I trust any NPC we've encountered. That's my 2 cents.
I also do. I just think that it's like an eggs in one basket thing, right?
You want to just to split them up? Hey, Jared, can you put them in different dimensions, each one?
I think it's just a pocket dimension, isn't it? It's nothing.
It's a chest that exists on the ethereal plane.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what, I'm not too concerned about people getting at my chest in the ethereal plane. And additionally, hold on a second. I can use a separate spell to lock the chest in a way that makes it impossible for non-magical people to get into it.
Okay. I think if Nate wants to break into that chest, he's going to have to go through so much narrative trouble to truly not be worth his time.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. If we're 99.9% certain that it will not get broken into, I think that it's worth it.
Yeah, it would be incredibly difficult
Mm-hmm.
without you deciding to take it out.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's get on our flying monsters and head on over to our latest adventure.
All right.
Wow, did Krabick just describe wyverns as monsters?
Yeah, I know. These are
It's a little problematic to me. You know what? Let's get those masks out of that dimension into someone's possession.
Why don't
Little
we-
problematic.
Listen, why don't we just ride, those people?
wow.
Wow.
We're
Looks
calling
like-
our steeds nasty boys.
Mhm.
Looks like the real dragon mask's been on the whole time.
Ooh, I just rolled a 20. That means I can't get canceled for that.
The ultimate protection against cancellation.
All right. I am going to share the map with you guys.
That was the problem with Louis and Cosby and all them. They just didn't have
They didn't roll well enough.
the
Yeah.
stats.
Go high enough.
All right. Okay, so let me do a couple markers there, because that Nether Mountains is where you guys went and spoke to the metallic dragons. Let me show you guys where you're traveling to now. In this case, because of the issue up in Neverwinter, and they're kind of using all the griffins and most of everything they got to try to meet up with the fleeing refugees running down the high road south, trying to make their way to Waterdeep. There's not, the transportation's a little rougher this time. There are horses provided for you, but there will be no griffins for this trip. So you guys are obviously in Waterdeep here, and the area that you've been directed to go, or supposedly this this guy says he is up near the, it's not marked on the map, but it's over here. It's actually not, it's the south of where you guys went with the, where you met the metallic dragons here, inside the far forest. So, how would you guys like to travel there?
Wait, you said we can't fly on the wyverns right now?
No, the griffins, which you've been using to kind of fast travel,
Griffins,
are being
sorry.
used to help the refugees.
I mean, if I
And
apologize just for calling them monsters, does that change anything?
they heard that you called them wyverns.
Aren't we like
they-
aren't we like celebrities now? Don't celebrities always
You-
fly first class?
You think given the amount of help we've made towards the cause so far, they'd prioritize us. But what are you gonna do?
No.
Horses, it is. Horses, it is.
How can I ask how long, if we were on the wyverns, how long would it take to fly?
Probably about a day, maybe day and a half.
Okay.
You thinking about using your spell?
Yeah, I mean, I can conjure like 4 giant owls or something,
Okay.
and maybe we can fly on those.
Or
However
eagles.
many.
What about eagles?
Can I do eagles? Yeah, I can do. Wait, no.
Do they stay
no,
out?
I can only conjure 2 giant eagles. They last for an hour, but I can do. How many can I do?
Just fly once per hour.
I can do
or-
that 3 times, so I can do it for 3 hours and then rest.
And you're gonna try to make a straight shot, I would assume, flying.
Yeah, like
Okay,
if we flew, I guess how long would that? I would definitely need
Let
to
me-
sleep because I would be using 2. I could do it 4 times if I used all the spell slots possible.
I'm gonna make dots where you would have to land for rest.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, is that the smart? Oh yeah, yes, it's true.
There's
What's up with the
each
high?
time you
What's up with
land.
the high forest? Is it like dangerous?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, it's the MBD forest. No big deal. Stroll on through.
It's the greatest
No-
forest. It's the most unexplored area of the. Sword
Okay, so my
Coast.
thought is, what if we take horses from WaterDeep to the edge of the high forest, and then I use the owls to get us over the worst of it, and then we only have like this 1 dot to get there. You know what I mean?
Possibly if you want to use all your spells before we get
I'm-
right to the.
I mean, it would take a full day, so let's just say like when we land, we can rest and then continue on the way, and that would say well.
Counterpoint, we're going to want to have all of our spells available for what could be a very intense fight.
In the
we
high
also
forest?
either if we go around the high forest, maybe that would be a way to arrive more rested. And it sounds like we have time. Like, how long is it going to take the army to get to the Well of Dragons again?
It's going to take like 2 weeks, right, to like muster up. We said, I believe, is that right? A couple weeks at least.
Yeah. If you go by horseback, it's gonna take you about 2 weeks.
2 weeks by horse to get to where?
I didn't mean. Never mind.
What did you mean?
I thought.
To get to the far forest.
Mm-hmm. And what about how long is it going to take on the armies to get to the Well of Dragons? Because they're already on the way there, right?
Yeah. What did I say? 60 days.
Okay.
Yeah, we probably don't want to waste all that
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Okay,
There-
I'm good to
there-
try the. Go ahead.
I hate to throw this out there, but like you guys would be aware of this. There are wizards in Waterdeep. Many of them.
Oh,
Mhm.
And we have a lot of money. So yeah, why don't we?
Well, I don't
figures
anymore. Yeah, I'm.
yeah, no money.
Lenora has a lot of money, so she
Yeah, I guess
volunteers to go hire a wizard. Maybe the same wizard that got her out of trouble before when she was cursed or thought she was cursed. And
Yeah,
got
let's
done.
find that wizards. Let's have some brand loyalty.
Yeah. We find the wizard that got us out of a pinch, or at least inspected us for possible deadly situations. However long ago.
Now, Tronic would know where to find this wizard the most because it was a wizard referred by the assistant that he'd used to cure Green Imza. So we'll say, Tronic, roll just real quick. May not make sense right now, but roll me a wisdom saving throw real quick as you try to recall where this was.
Boom.
Oh, nice. Okay, so Tronic, you found it really hard for some reason to remember this. You remember there was something that happened, and you had to find a wizard, but you can't recall all the details. It seems really foggy for some reason in your brain. But you are able to remember enough details to get the group there. But the rest of you notice that he keeps stopping and scratching his head, and he takes very long paths around, and then he walks around the tower before he goes inside, peering in the windows. He's acting very bizarre about looking for this place, as if there's something wrong with his memory. But you do find it, and
My wife complains I do the same thing in real life.
it's every day. It's every day I gotta find my keys and leave the house.
It's amazing that with a 21 he still had trouble. I think with a 21 he should have remembered like a discount code also.
No, not in this case. So you do find him, and he remembers your trouble before with the tapestry, and he as you walk in, and he sees your party and recognizes you, he calls out to you. Hello, I definitely remember our last encounter. What magical or deadly curse has been bestowed upon you now?
Okay, there's no curse this time. We just need
Just like last time.
some quick transportation. I mean, I guess last time we needed quick transportation, but for a different reason. This time, no curse. We're just like saving the world and stuff, you know? So, please, just help us teleport. You got a teleport scroll or something on you?
I could work something out for you, for sure. But where might you be heading?
The north of Gray Peak Mountains, near the western edge of the far forest.
Ah, sandwiched in between the Gray Peak Mountains and the Nether Mountains. I could dig
Okay,
something
nerd.
up. I could dig something up. However, I would have to charge a small fee, of course, for.
Lenora preemptively like tosses a bag of coins like in front of him.
How much is it?
She tosses a. All right. She's flexing, but doesn't want to overflex.
Okay.
Yeah, this isn't a really good negotiating tactic.
No,
here.
Lenora's not. This is not. Negotiating tactics is your guys' bag. Lenora just wants to be done with transactions. Let's say there's 500 gold pieces in the bag. Is that an insult, or is that roughly on the money?
Let's find out. No. He sees the bag, opens it, smiles largely, tucks it under the desk, and then he heads back into a back room and starts rummaging through some scrolls. And while he's back there rummaging, his assistant is there, and she's a rather small half elf, and she sees Tronic and smiles at him, and says, "How is your friend doing?"
Do I remember her?
Roll a wisdom check for me. Saving throw.
And just make sure it's a 26, 27.
And you might vaguely remember some details.
Honestly, that's not bad. I feel like does Tronic not get any wisdom bonuses for all the things we've done for his brain?
No.
I have a plus. Oh wait, that was charisma. Oh no, that was wisdom. Okay.
Oh,
He did get a +1
you got a plus.
for something.
Oh,
My wisdom is +1. For something.
All you can remember, Tronic, about the situation is that someone was decapitated, and you feel like that might be who she's talking about.
Oh shit.
I have this uneasy feeling in my stomach. I just can't.
We all notice how weird.
Yeah, everybody
it's
roll me a
been.
perception check real quick. Besides Tronic.
Perception.
Stellar rolls.
Okay, Krabik. Krabik, you remember that the alchemist you guys went to for the cure before you had left to go get the flowers needed for the cure for Tronic's multi-personality issue, that he had said that he would forget all trauma that was related, that he believed that was what caused the issue, and that was what the flowers did, was it erased his memories of trauma.
Okay, interesting.
I wish.
Alright.
Do you tell the rest of us that?
I do tell the rest of it, but using message so that you know, I'm not trying to give this guy any kind of weird complex with talking about things that he doesn't even remember happening.
That's messed up.
She sees that Tronick doesn't understand, and she looks confused. The half elf, and she asks again, "Did the cure work?"
The cure worked.
Is she asking me or is she asking you?
Well, I'm offering it because I can tell you're having memory problems.
Okay.
What cure? I'm sorry. My memory is just not what it used to be these days. Oddly, for a young man as such as myself, but I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sure that you just have a lot on your mind. I've heard about everything that you've all been through. Sorry, I just wanted to check on how she was doing. I was, maybe you don't remember me. I was present when they were administering the cure to her.
Who's her? Who are you speaking of?
Imza. Imza?
Mm-hmm. Can I use message to tell this woman to shut her fucking mouth?
Fuck up?
Yeah. So you do that, and she looks over, sees your glare, and her sentence turns to a murmur, and she turns back and sits down back at her desk.
Did I hear Emza or no?
No, she started murmuring before she got to that part.
Can I message this woman and ask her? You said administered the cure. Who?
You're asking that.
I'm asking her
in her mind.
I'm asking, yeah, in her mind.
Oh no, Fife. She has memory problems too now.
No, sorry, I'm just like remembering who got the cure. Just you're talking about Tronick. You're not saying anybody else administered the cure.
No, I think she's talking about Creed Emsa.
It was her. Yeah, it was her uncle, a wizard here in Waterdeep, had. That's where.
I thought there was maybe a chance she was alive, and we were tricked.
No, I think this lady just doesn't know what happened to her. All she knew was she was helping assist, and they administered a cure on her to help with the skin, and that was actually when you guys first met Emza way back when you guys were following along on the with the cult.
Yeah.
So that's what she was traveling
before
north
she got
for.
decapitated right in front of me.
Yeah,
you don't remember
You
anymore.
don't remember that. You
don't remember that. I do remember that, but I thought he just had her head. He didn't decapitate her in front of me.
Yeah, I think he had her head.
He was holding her head, and he
Just
threw
had her
it.
head.
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember.
Know that.
Yeah.
You don't know that. But I was wondering if maybe she was alive.
That was the other one, right?
Yeah, he's still alive. That was a shitty dude.
No, that's Shiki, right? Because it was the other dragon.
He got killed, but the
yeah.
other wizard who was standing beside him escaped, who is the same douchebag that was in the nobleman that beat the horses.
That beat the horse to death.
Yeah.
He was also in the frozen cave with the ice dragon, but he got away then too.
Yep.
I think collectively we got to really make sure that Tronick kills that dude if we ever go to this wizard place.
What's that guy's name
This is a
again?
Red Wizard of Thay, right?
I'd have to look up his name, but he is a Red Wizard of Thay. Yes. I can't recall.
Oh,
his
I think
name.
I have his name. It is. Oh, I wrote everything down. He's gone.
I don't remember.
Somewhere. But
Well,
anyway,
to be clear, this guy didn't kill Creed Emsa, right? He was just around.
right? He was behind the Dragonborn that did, or half dragon, not Dragonborn. It was a half dragon.
Well, he definitely sucks, and we should definitely kill him.
I think Tronick should kill him.
Great, yeah.
All right, so the wizard comes back with some scrolls, and he asks.
Wait, do I notice my friends are acting weird or no?
Roll a perception check.
Maybe an insight check into us.
Yeah, insight. That would be even better. Roll an insight check. No.
You
have no idea. Well, that was history. You rolled the wrong one. Re-roll.
Okay, hold on. Good. What do I do? Insight?
Your insight's so bad you were trying to check history for what was happening. Well, I mean, you definitely get the sense that they know something you don't know.
These guys are planning a surprise party.
How did they know it was my birthday? I didn't tell anybody, did I?
So he asks if
you don't have any trauma around your birthdays.
All right, so the wizard asks if you are all ready. He has the scrolls prepared for the teleportation.
Lenora says, "Yep, yeah, hand it over."
How many of those scrolls do you have?
Yeah, how many did I get for the huge bag of gold I just gave you? We didn't bother counting it, did we? Yeah, how much did we get for that?
Well, I think that would cover a one-way ticket there.
One-way ticket. I looked at everyone else. I'm like, should I get for one more? Should I throw another bag for one more?
Can I try to bargain?
Sure.
That's all I can do.
Yeah, you can try anything.
Do it.
Okay. I am. Can I do an insight check into this guy to see what his vibe is?
Sure. Roll an insight check.
23.
He's just a greedy type. He's just greedy. He wants as much money as he can get out of every situation.
Okay. What if I offer you a helm of comprehending languages as collateral for 2 teleportation scrolls? And on top of that, I will give you all the gold that my good friend Lenora promised. And additionally, I am willing to bind myself in a magically sealing oath that once, we're about to go fight the Well of the Dragons, and obviously there's one thing that dragons love more than anything else. It is a hoard of gold. And not only is this the Hoard to end all hoards, there is going to be chaos when we win. And in that chaos, there's opportunity to make a little extra money. You're not going to be there. A businessman like yourself won't be, on the front lines. But to have associates like me and my good friends here in the belly of the beast, we'll be bringing home riches beyond your wildest belief. And if you wish to bind me in an oath to bring you back more gold than you could fill your entire shop with, I'd be more than happy to make that binding promise.
I would like to message with Fife why she's doing this.
Yeah.
I would like to. I don't have message, but if I did, I'd want to know why she's giving me the helmet that I gave her because I really like that helmet. But I had a better helmet.
Well, it's collateral. She's saying she'd get it back.
It's collateral.
So
I'll
much
come back.
gold.
We also have a lot of gold, Fife.
How much
I
gold do you still have left?
also make eyes at Fife, and those eyes say, "I have a lot of gold on me. Maybe
How
we
much
don't have
gold?
to
How much
offer up
gold?
collateral."
I mean,
Well-
Everyone who didn't give their gold away has like over 10 grand.
yeah.
Oh, I have 0 gold. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
I only have
I
300.
have about 7,300 gold.
7,300. How much do you have, Kravik?
10K.
10K. How much do you have, Balasar?
0, because I, also a good person, gave mine to the rest.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
a good
Okay,
fantasy
so
person.
we have 17,000. How much are you guys willing to... this is all in message
Agreed.
as I'm like doing a fun dance.
Well, he
How
was
much
going
you
to
guys
send us
willing to
there
spend?
for 500, right?
Yeah,
One
we
way.
sent it back for 500 too.
That was a one-way ticket.
Yeah,
Right.
so why don't we get a
Ah.
round trip for 850 or something?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Why don't
okay,
you
yeah,
negotiate for that? Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, he's
Sorry, I
already
was
heard
doing-
this offer from
That's
Fife, and
whatever.
his eyes
I'd
are...
rather do that because let's be realistic, guys. I'm not gonna. The game will be over. So I'm basically playing with money that doesn't exist to me.
You
so,
don't know that.
hell
There
yeah.
could be a campaign after this.
I'll be happy to give it away. I'd rather give away gold is from the future, but I would like to keep the helm. So I wish I'd gift a Gab. I'm just gonna say, I'll lay what I laid out and see how you respond.
Yeah, his eyes are wide. He's rubbing his hands together, and he says, what kind of arrangement are you asking me to do for you?
Just something in good faith. That we will come back and shower you with riches beyond your wildest imaginings. Should you give us a tab? Can we open a tab?
For teleportation, or for anything that I have here? What exactly are you after?
The second one. Everything. I want everything. And I'm willing to give you everything. Wink.
What if?
Not sex.
Wow.
What if we say made a deal? That because I mean I have to eat in the meantime. What if we say we do a deal of, as you mentioned, except for I offer my services for a mass discount, like
Okay. What do you think?
75%.
Off?
Sure.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. I think that works. And I'll give you literally everything I can bring back from the Dragon Hoard.
Now, is there one of amongst you that could operate teleportation scrolls?
I
Well,
believe that I
tiny
can,
friend here probably. Well, wait. What level is that?
because I already have the ability to cast 5th level spells, and I
This
do
is a
not believe.
teleportation circle.
Who are you asking?
Is someone looking this up or what?
Kravik should be able to do it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
assume a wizard, a level 10 wizard, should be able to do this.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Let's
Except he's
see.
level 9.
Mhm.
A level 9 wizard. Excuse me.
Yeah, we'll need you to get us there, but we're really gonna, grind. And then we'll probably be able to do it on our way back.
I know how to use scrolls, homeboy.
All right, so he is going to give you 5 scrolls of teleportation. I'm gonna drop them in your inventory. And he asks,
Do I need one for each person or what?
Yes.
Do you want to split it up between you and me?
Oh, a scroll only does
Oh
one
no!
person.
I'm sorry. No, that does. It's 1 per teleportation. As long as everyone's standing together, you have to be in a
Okay.
circle together.
All right, five teleportation scrolls, not bad.
And he only asks for 50 gold.
Okay. Pay the
All right.
man, Lenora.
Okay, Lenora seems unsure if she got a better deal than if she just threw money at the problem, but she takes it.
I do not believe that Fife has committed anybody else besides herself. to this. So-
Exactly. Also, Fife 100% seems like the type of gal who would get really deep into fantasy credit card debt, which this
Mhm.
is.
She writes a lot of checks.
Yeah,
That
I
does.
write a lot of checks.
A lot of fantasy checks.
Mhm. Hey, you wouldn't also happen to have a scroll that gives people bonus actions in combat, do you?
I'm sorry. What bonus actions?
Haste?
Speed scrolls, haste.
Oh, haste. Let me dig back here and see what I have. I do, in fact, have a couple of scrolls of haste.
What do they do exactly?
Let's see.
Probably just makes you go up on the combat thing.
I think he gives you an extra
making a-
action. You double your speed.
Yeah, that sounds right. You can run twice as fast, I believe. Let's see. To determine whether you cast it successfully, as long as you do, it really doesn't. Oh, wait, here it is. Here we go. Haste. Choose a willing creature. Target speed is doubled. It gains +2 bonus to AC. Has advantage on dexterity saving throws. And it gains an additional action on each of its turns.
But when the spell ends, the target can't move or take actions until after its next turn.
Yeah, so it can't do like it wouldn't be able to do, like opportunity strikes or anything like an interrupt type spell or anything like that.
All right, never mind then.
I'll take one of those.
All right. For this, 20 gold with the discount.
Can I give you a polished gem?
What else does he have back there that
Yes,
might be interesting?
he will accept
to-
that.
Okay.
What else has he got back there that would be interesting, possibly to the rest of us?
What are you looking for, sir?
You have a scroll of kill dragon
Something, yeah, maybe that was something that would combat
Do you have a
dragon
scroll of
fear,
Stop Tiamat?
bravery, something that would like something that would not stop it from dragon fear.
Well, let me just dig through here and see what I got. I do have a scroll of Alter Self. I have a couple of scrolls of Animal Friendship. Have a scroll of Animate Dead, but don't tell the city guard about that one. And
Is that not allowed?
No, that is not. That is definitely frowned upon here in Waterdeep.
Good to know.
Necromancy.
Yes, indeed, but please, no need to tell anyone about that one. I honestly didn't realize it was back here. I've also got an arcane sword.
I will say, just talking to Roenick, I got some stuff that'll help with dragon fear.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm actually itching for this action. So why don't we teleport out of here, fellas and lady?
Yes,
ladies.
we do a cool thing where we like peace out and like read the scroll in one gesture. So we like disappear in front of them. Like, he
right.
see it coming. Like we don't walk up. Like where's the exit? Oh yeah, it's right here. He points at the scroll and we disappear. And it's super cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
Actually, can we do that? Can we do that in such a way that it seems like I'm a big stupid girl and I casually forgot to give him the helm?
You dug your grave, fight.
Yeah, roll a sleight of hand.
Honestly. Totally. Okay. Sleight of hand. 20.
Oh,
Dirty
yeah.
20.
Whoa.
Yep, it seems at
Bee-boo.
least right now he doesn't realize that you haven't given him the collateral. Of course, he's likely to realize at some point.
That's fine. I'll come back and I'll pay him.
All right, so Kravik, you're casting or you're using the scrolls. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right, let me see here. Trying to see what the roll is for it somewhere. Yeah, I guess it's... What is your spell based on? Intelligence? Or, is that right? Your spells are based on your intelligence?
Kirsten, do you remember this?
I think
Yes,
that's right.
it's intelligence. So
Okay.
Spells are
you
usually
have-
based on intelligence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so just roll an intelligence roll for me.
Bardic Inspiration.
It works, no problem. So you guys are teleported, and in a flash of light, all of you are gone, and as the light dims, you see that you are standing up where I've got this X drawn. You're standing with a road probably about 100 yards behind you, stretching to the north and south, and in front of you is a very thick forest. And no time has passed. It is still early morning, and you're staying at the foot of this forest.
Do we remember what the note said about how we're supposed to do this?
We gotta go to the tower.
Yeah, there's apparently a tower in this forest. It's that's pretty much all you know.
But we don't know where the tower is exactly.
Roll a history check. Okay. You've heard of it before. It's supposedly a tower that someone named Xonthal, a powerful mage. Some say he's turned to a lich. Some say he's dead. At one point, ruled that tower, but the tower's been inactive for a few decades. So no one's really sure if he's even still there or what.
Any small animals around?
Yeah, I'm sure you could find one. Roll me and investigate.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
All the animals.
Yeah, you find some chipmunks, for sure. A gathering of about 4 or 5, let's say 5 chipmunks.
All right.
Gathered at the foot of the forest.
3 would have been better, to be
Now,
honest.
based on the history check, do I remember like what this tower looks like?
Yes, you've seen drawings of it in books.
Okay. I ask the squirrels if they've seen anything that looks like that.
They begin chittering to one another, as if they're talking and arguing at one point, and one of the chipmunks smacks another chipmunk, and it scurries off, and there's 4 left, but they look up to you and stand on their hind legs, and begin running into the forest and stopping once they're inside to see if you're following.
Guys, I believe the squirrels are taking us to this tower.
Chipmunks.
What?
The chipmunks are taking us to the tower.
Why would the chipmunks take us to it? Are you okay?
I can speak to small animals. I feel like I told you this.
Yeah.
earlier.
I also feel like Balasar. We all can do magic.
It still
A lot.
amazes me. I'm sorry. In my old life, when someone said the chipmunks are taking us to this tower, I healed them for their insanity.
Oh wait,
But-
can I also ask the squirrels? Just like
Chipmunks.
these chipmunks. It seemed like something happened just now. Like there was an argument. Can we get the gossip from these chipmunks about what just happened?
What exactly? I'm trying to figure out how you do. Can you actually speak to them?
Yeah, I would
Okay.
say. What was the disagreement? What was the argument?
So, one of the chipmunks, the one in the front, informs you that the others said it was cursed and that no one should be brought there. However, it's just silly superstition. They play there all the time.
All right, let's go.
Oh, have they? Can you ask them if they've seen a mask?
Like a dragon mask.
Like a dragon mask?
Have you ever seen a mask while you were playing near the tower?
People with masks, he says.
Ooh,
people wear-
they've seen
people
people
wear
with
masks.
masks.
People wear masks and funny costumes.
Okay.
All right, sounds like the place. Let's go.
All right, so you guys wind your way through, not following a particular trail. The chipmunks are just kind of taking you just through the forest here. It's the beginning days of fall, so there is quite a bit of foliage on the ground as you just kind of follow your way. They seem to be overly excited, so a couple times they do run up trees and watch as you catch up with them, and eventually they do lead you to, you come through a clearing, and there is best described as a small village with a few huts. At the edge, at the far eastern side of it, is what looks like about a 4-foot fence they've erected. Beyond that, you see large amounts of hedges that seem to stretch for possibly a few miles, and beyond that, you do see a tower rising up beyond. The village is fairly active. Looks like a farming village. There's some people tilling the fields, and a couple of women you see in front of another hut that possibly looks like it might be a weathered inn that doesn't get much traffic, and they're weaving baskets.
Mm.
Does anybody see any value in sort of like trying to get some information, or should we just go straight to the tower?
What's the vibe?
Peaceful. They haven't even noticed. You're still staying at the edge of the forest. No one has noticed that you're there yet. Peaceful, backwoods.
Okay. Well, let's try to get a little vibe. Or let's try to get some info and see if anybody knows if we're going to be fighting a lich or something.
Hashtag vibe check.
Are you guys just going to approach someone, or?
I say let's go to the inn, right? That seems like a place where out-of-towners would go.
All right.
I agree.
As you guys approach, there are two women on each side of the door weaving baskets. As you start getting closer, they look up, and behind you, a young halfling boy who has some sort of ball that he was kicking around stops what he's doing and is watching you as well. He has a very dirty face, and as the women look up, you see that they look quite dirty as well. And one of the women on the right, to the right of the door, says, "Hell, travelers, what brings you here so deep into the forest?"
Simple travelers, I'm actually a bard, and I've been honing my skills by traveling from town to town, listening to the stories of those I meet along the way.
Well, you won't find nothing but peace here. You'll hear a few whispers of rumors of people who are overly bored, but nothing too adventurous here. It's very peaceful, and we are enjoying life away from what we've heard of the mess of the world outside the far forest.
Indeed,
Tell
that
us
is
more about
why.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, tell us more about these bored people and what are they up to?
Oh, you'll hear plenty of it inside. Mostly those who are drunk. They believe the tower to be haunted, or some lich has come back to haunt the place, and things like that. It's silly. There's just a few flickering lights sometimes we see. Someone has inhabited the tower, but I see no reason. As long as everyone stays out of the maze, everything should be okay.
Can I make an insight check into this woman to see if she's, like, under a spell or under some sort of
Sure, yeah, roll an insight
influence?
check. Doesn't appear so.
Oh.
What's the name of the person we're looking for? It begins with an I, right?
Ixander?
Ixander, yeah, I asked her if she's heard of a man named Ixander.
No, I've never heard that name before.
Oh,
Was he supposed to be here in town, or?
no, I believe he should be around here, maybe near the tower. Maybe he'd make for a good song, you know? So we're gonna look for him there.
Well, definitely don't investigate the tower. The maze is dangerous, and it's enchanted.
Is it a maze? Is the maze how you get to the tower?
I would assume so. No one's ever found any other way to get there.
So it's like a maze that surrounds the tower.
Yes, indeed. And once again, please don't go in there. It's dangerous. And all I know is we used to, when we were children, we used to do children things, and we would dare each other to go into the maze. And I promise you, it's just not a normal maze. There's something magical or wrong with the place.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're not gonna go there. Don't worry about it.
This is not in character, but LOL at this woman saying children things.
It's time to put away children things. Be an adult, everyone.
Do adult things.
Where can we find some man things?
I think we can probably find some man things in the tavern. So maybe go check it out.
Let's do it.
All right, as you walk in, there's fairly decent crowd, about 8 people in here, all drinking, and they all look your way as you walk in, and then they seem to not care too much and go back to their drinking and talking amongst each other.
Doing a perception check?
Sure. You notice nothing out of the ordinary. Everyone here seems to match the same decor of the people you'd seen outside. Likely all live in this village.
All right.
Does there seem like there's anybody who's, like how when you walked into like the tavern in like Beauty and the Beast and like Gaston is holding court? Is there anybody with that same energy?
There's a boisterous, laughing louder than the rest dwarf. He has 4 people at his table. They're crowded in on a small table, and he seems to be telling stories, and everyone's laughing heartily.
Yeah, let's maybe angle ourselves a little closer to that guy's table and see if we can overhear anything.
Okay. As you guys get closer, you realize that he is telling a tale of a group of dwarves fighting a dragon to the west somewhere. He's claiming that that he was part of those dwarves and that he defeated a great black dragon of the swamp.
Is this like that guy who we had to make him give the skin back?
No, that was a prestigious dwarf. This is a not even wearing armor, wearing common or clothing, dirty, likely a liar.
Is he taking credit? Is he taking credit for something that we did?
He's taking credit for the black dragon that we summoned to the Council of Dragons, and that they just sort of took apart with ease. That the guy that the gold dragon beheaded in one bite.
Indeed, it does seem that way. He's claiming to everyone if they don't believe him, he'll take them to the body and show the dragon he beheaded himself.
Ooh.
Lenora steps up to the table where he's talking and tells the real story of what happened. With
wait, he could have taken us to the body.
we we're aware of the body, aren't we? We were at the body.
Yeah, we know the body.
Yes. Maybe we can take some dragon scales.
Okay, as you come and you tell what really happened about the metallic dragons and how you had a meeting and that they are joining the council that you and your compatriots have assembled and all that sort of thing, the dwarf, who was once very boisterous, has calmed down and is now almost slinking down under the table with his drink.
Now, what did we learn today, dwarf? Lenora says.
With his head down, he quickly heads for the exit of the tavern.
That sucks, because that's probably Beric the Blessed. You just...
Fuck that guy.
Does that dwarf then offer Lenora a jar with a yellow mold in it?
No, he did not.
Does anybody seem... Is there anybody else in the tavern who seems like they might know what's going on? Anybody?
Well, the table you're at now is asking you questions and prodding you for more information. One of them is asking, if you've done such great things, I mean, you've seen and talked with metallic dragons, what reason do you have to come to our little town?
We're vacation, man, and we're looking for information, for stories, for fife songs.
The entirety of the tavern is now beginning to gather around you, and a very elderly man is tugging at Balasar's at the bottom of your armor, and poking your ankle with his cane, saying, "Sir, are you here to kill the lich?"
The lich?
Yes, you're quite a strong. You're a strapping, strong man. What other business would people like you have here? You're here to kill the lich, aren't you?
Yeah, I am strong. That is true. Yes, we are here to slay the lich and to bring light to this darkest of places. The dead have no place here in the land, in Torm's great land.
Now, hold on, Balasar. We heard that the lich was just a rumor, that they didn't actually exist in this town.
It is a rumor, somebody yells out from behind the old man.
Yeah, see, no lich to worry about.
I seen that tower light up like as if it were on fire a few nights ago. I'm telling you, there's a lich in there, and it's going to ruin the town. It's going to come and turn us all into the undead.
Now,
If there's been a lich
allow
there,
it.
if there's been a lich there, how come all of you are still alive? You seem to be doing quite well.
Yes, I know, it is quite confusing. However, I will say that I've lived in this village my entire life, hardly left it. And there was a very powerful wizard, Xonthal was his name, and that's his tower. and I don't know what he's been doing these past few decades. It's been very quiet, but he's back, I tell you. I can feel him.
But you all seem healthy. You seem safe. Has there been any changes? Any loss of cattle? Loss of young ones? Loss of the old?
I threw a rock, trying to hit that tower, and I tell you, it wouldn't even go through the maze. It flew right back at me and almost struck me right in the head. Now that's magic.
Feigned absolute amazement, and she's like, "You threw a rock? Oh my God, the bravery of this man!"
I put my hand on this person's shoulder and I say, "I swear by Torm, by all the gods in the sky, that I will get your rock back for you. It shall be returned."
I messaged Balasar. I was like, the rock hit him in the head.
Yeah, it bounced right back at me. I don't need you to find it. It nearly killed me. There was a magic. It was as if there was an invisible wall, and the rock would not even penetrate to go into the maze.
This wall turns friendly rocks. Oh.
Listen, I've heard
evil cannot be allowed.
I've heard nothing good about this tower. I've heard nothing good about this maze. I think we can all agree that we're not going to go anywhere near that place.
Oh, I think we should go right in it.
Right? Message Balazar to play along.
Yeah, there's
I'll play along.
There's a woman sitting at the table, and she says, that would be ideal. There is something about that maze. Even the animals and birds avoid the maze.
Well, I agree. I'll do an inside check on this woman.
All right. She appears that she believes what she's saying.
All right. Well, unless anybody else has any other business, why don't we continue our walkabout and not go near that tower?
You know, all of these, I say as we leave away from everybody else, all of these journeys out to these small villages really does not make me feel like I have much faith in the public school system. You know, there's a lot of rocks hitting mazes, if you know what I'm saying.
What is the what's the name of like the greater area that we're in?
That's a good
what's
question.
the continent called? The
The Sword Coast is the general vicinity of the whole adventure.
Would we still be considered in the Sword Coast?
Barely. You're near the edge of Anarok, a totally different area. Beyond the far forest enters out of the Sword Coast region.
All right,
I read somewhere that the Sword Coast is 50th on literacy and math.
I say, don't listen to my elitist friend here. Everyone knows that this is the real Swords Coast.
This is Farah.
Sea of Sword Coast.
Faerun, yeah.
Faerun.
I mean, I did say all of this away from everybody because I don't want to be a jerk, but... You know.
Oh, I see. You're not being like Belle, just singing about how everyone's an asshole in her town.
Yeah, no, not just like in their face calling them stupid. I'm calling them stupid behind their backs, like a lady.
Okay.
All right. Any other business, or should we head to the tower, y'all?
We shall head to the tower. We shall not go to the tower. And then I very visibly wink with a reptilian eye at Crabbe.
You did great, Crabber. You did great, Balazar.
Yay! Yeah.
So are you guys exiting the tavern?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Okay. As you walk out, a couple of the townsfolk are following you with looks of amazement in their eyes. And as you walk out, now there's a couple other buildings here. Mostly they look like homes, and you see some small plots for like gardens. Mostly looks like gardening. But you do see further to the east is the fence that it looks like was erected possibly by the town, which is blocking off the area where you can see hedges. You assume the maze they were speaking of, and then far off, a few miles deep into that, you see the tower sticking up.
Let's go to the tower. I mean, if we start walking in that direction, they're not gonna freak out, right?
I don't know. There definitely there's 3 people telling you. They're awing, and they're in awe of you, as if they're fanboying.
Okay, look away, look away. Don't look at us. Go away. Thank you.
Are we concerned? Are we concerned how we're gonna get through this wall?
I mean, the maze is a concern, but let's get lost in that magical maze when we come to it.
Okay. Really quick, I just I did an aura protection on everybody. So what it means is, basically, if you're ever within 10 feet of me or whatever, and you're supposed to get +2 to save, you can just turn it on in your effects on the combat tracker.
All right.
I don't think
That way I
got
don't have to
one.
redo it every time. If you go click your head on the combat tracker, Fife, it'll say effects. And then if you go down to aura protection, it says off, and you can just click it on when you need it.
Does not work.
I don't see it.
Nathan, I want to try to lose.
Then maybe I'll just have to turn it on for you guys, I guess, or whatever.
Nathan,
But
I want
that's
to try to lose our looky-loos. I'm going to use minor illusion to create a like a lich face and have it appear like right in front of them and like a blah like thing like that. Try to scare them away.
Where do you want it to look like it came from?
I just want it to appear out of nowhere.
But I mean, where in the spatial area? Like right where you guys are, like right in front of them, or?
No, I want it to be like, like a foot in front of their faces.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So as you do this, there's a scary skeletal face appears and does a laughing sound, and the not just the people that were following you, they run and slam the door back into the tavern, screaming "Lich!" But a couple of the people that were outside, they all hurriedly run inside and shut their doors. You hear some latches fasten, and you see a couple of eyes peering out of windows is all now.
So no one's following us anymore.
No.
All right. All right. Is anybody else really curious about this maze? Let's go check out this maze.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I have
Okay.
a feeling it's where we're supposed to go.
So as you approach, once again, there's about a 4-foot fence in an attempt to stop maybe children or something from entering the maze. Easily scalable. You could just put 1 foot up and climb right across. No issue there. And there is an
Are we
obvious path
within-
leading into the maze.
Are we within 30 feet of the maze yet?
Yes.
All right. I would like to cast Detect Magic.
All right. As you attempt to do this, you feel a ringing sound in your head, and nothing happens. Which, without even the spell working, tells you that there's indeed some very powerful magic at play in this maze.
All
Can we
right.
do
Well,
an Arcana check to see if we know what this is.
I would be down for that.
Sure.
What?
Let's see. So, so I don't actually know.
What does Balazar think it is?
Yeah, Balasar, you barely remember that Krabbit can speak to animals.
You
I
have
want
a
to do.
All right.
I want to do that thing like in Fargo, where I'm looking at the trail and I'm looking at the track, and then I look up at Balasar and I go, "What do you make of this, pal?"
So Fife, you get the feeling that this this maze is actually, it doesn't exist in normal space.
Oh, like it's a different
Like a-
plane.
Yes, something of
Different
that
plane
nature.
of existence.
Yes.
Oh. I'm gonna tell Krabbik. I was like, we're going to another plane. Is that gonna affect your?
I don't believe so. Do we see anything on the tower that we could potentially teleport to? I would love to give this maze a try, but I'm just thinking,
Yeah,
like,
there's
we might not even have to. You know,
well, there's a balcony, high up, almost near the tippity top, that juts out. Even from this distance, you can see it fairly clearly.
We have teleport scrolls in theory.
I do worry though that sometimes teleport can turn you into goo. Should you teleport in a bad place?
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Anti-magic pseudo.
No. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Are you one of those anti-maxers who are suspicious of a perfectly good scroll doing the job as intended?
Hey, she did her own research.
I did my research. I looked this one up. I mean, I'm happy to make a personal Arcana check, but you got to make your own personal Arcana checks to see what you're comfortable with.
It's really about letting everyone do their own Arcana check. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. When did we as a society say that my Arcana check means it's everybody's Arcana check? Yeah, I think.
I'm too lazy to do my own research, so I'm just gonna think that Fife's Arcana check is correct, and I'm just gonna go along with it.
Yeah, Fife definitely feels as if magic is going to not be a good idea here.
Okay.
Can I cast just like a message to Kravik, being like, "Test 1 2 3, test 1 2 3."
Do I hear it?
No.
Kravik, I just messaged you. You got nothing. Did you hear anything I said? Oh wait, I'm gonna message him. I'm gonna message him one more time, and I'm gonna say penis. Does he? He doesn't hear anything.
No, nothing.
I'm gonna send a message to Balasar. Torn sucks.
He doesn't hear it.
Guys,
oh my god, you guys! I think it's maze.
Chat is begging you guys to throw a rock at it. By the way, I have to tell you guys. I have to tell you guys that chat wants you guys to throw a rock.
And it's like for that one idiot in the bar. And
All right.
Yeah,
so I'm like, but could it be the same maze?
So you throw, Lenora, you threw a rock, right?
Yeah, I did.
So you throw it, and just roll me a strength check. I want to see how hard you chuck this guy.
When it comes back and hits you in the head.
Yeah.
It hits Tronic in the head.
All right, so you don't give it your all,
no.
but you do put some strength into it, and so it arcs up, and right past the fence before it hits where the hedges begin, it lights up as if lightning had hit it, and it bounces back at amazing speed, much faster than you threw it, but it doesn't hit anybody. It just goes back over all of your heads and smashes into the ground behind you. And now it is smoking.
Jesus. So don't touch the hedge. Also can't use magic against the hedge. Don't you remember the chipmunks said that they play there all the time? They must know how to get in. Can we talk to them again?
Oh, do I see any squirrels around?
Yeah, just roll an investigation.
Wow. Squirrels are chipmunks. Griffins are wyverns. Real.
All you can find near this area, at least here near the maze, is a couple of crickets.
All right. I say to the crickets.
Metaphor.
Crickets, do you know how to get through the maze?
As you say this, they begin hopping as fast as the little crickets can away from the maze.
Gotcha. Where do those chipmunks go?
I don't know, but I am just dying to get into this maze, guys.
Well, this is part of the maze. Okay. I say I'm trying to think of what I have. Can I... Well, this is using... No, I don't want to use this big spell. Does anybody have anything that would help them to get up high somewhere to that ledge?
Up high to what ledge? The ledge above
the balcony that they said that there was a balcony.
There's a balcony above the maze?
Yeah.
Above the hedge.
Above the hedge? How high up is it?
You should throw Kravik. Balasar.
I would try, but I mean, what if he acts like a rock and comes back?
Well, get him over the hedge, and then if you miss the balcony, he has feather. I've pushed him off of high ledges before, and he survived. I feel like we could do it.
Do we think I could throw him up there? I don't think so, right?
I also don't think so.
Is it a throwable distance, Nathan?
To throw up
To throw
high enough to see above
you-
the hedges? Is that you trying to get a look at?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
only Kravik.
It's possible. Yeah, for Balasar to throw Kravik, by how high up? Because the hedges look like they're about 8 foot tall.
Nate, referring to the tower you said that we saw. That's what we had in mind.
You can try to throw them all the way to the tower.
Yeah, I mean, how far is that? Like, give us.
It's
That's
about
far.
It looks from. It's hard to tell because there's a little bit of haze, but it looks as though it's maybe about a mile and a half max away.
I don't
Oh,
think
never mind.
It's
I thought
pretty
it was
far.
like,
It's pretty far.
Okay, guys, I don't think it'll work because, I'm guessing, but I think this is a maze, and I think we gotta.
I know, but we can't. Do we see?
There's
Have we?
definitely a way around this.
We have to solve the maze, right? I mean, it seems
I guess.
it seems like we got to walk through the maze and figure out which direction to go in order to get to the spot. I mean, right? Like,
Let's walk into this maze, and weird shit's gonna happen to us, and maybe
Yes.
we'll die. But let's go into this maze. We've done everything we can. Magic does not work in this maze.
We got here as fast as we can to stay outside this maze and try to find a way around it or above it. And now the only way out is through.
Kravik, do you have something to stab things? Do you have like a non-magical weapon?
I do have a non-magical weapon.
Okay,
What do I
good.
have? I've got like dagger, I think. I forget.
Okay, as long as you have something.
Yeah, I got daggers.
Okay, cool. I mean, I guess let's go then.
All
All
right.
right. So you step over the fence and you enter in. As I said before, there's an obvious path leading in. It does turn to the right, and as you walk through, as I said before, the hedges are about 8 foot above you. And as you make your way around this turn, it opens up into an open area, and there is a sundial sitting in the middle of this open area. And there are 8 paths leading out in multiple directions, not counting the path you came in from, spilling out around the sundial.
I'm gonna cast message and see if it works
It does not.
at Kravik. God damn it! Fuck.
I'm gonna look at the sundial and do a perception check, see if I notice anything about it.
Okay.
Which way it's pointing, or which way
Yeah,
the sun's
I
pointing.
will like to investigate this sundial as well.
Yep, roll investigations.
Pretty good.
are we all on
Kravik?
this?
Well, Kravik, you realize something straight away. As you're looking at it, you realize that there are shadows branching off of the sundial. And they are all pointing, the shadows are all converging as if there's multiple light sources, although there's not, pointing to the path to the northeast. However, your shadow and the shadow of everyone else is reacting normally as where the sun is located and is pointing behind you. So these shadows are pointing in a different direction.
Can we get a sense of how big this maze is? Is it huge, or is it like...
From where
I mean,
you're standing right now, it does appear to, from when you walked in, etc., it does appear to be a very large maze because of how far away the tower is. I will say this, though, the tower is so large that you can still see it.
Mm.
And now
Okay.
it's more, it's still over to the east.
So all the shadows are pointing toward this one path. I say we take that one.
Great. Me too.
All right.
All right? Everybody's in agreement, so you guys are all going down this path, all right?
Sure.
Wait, which path are we going on?
The shadows are all pointing to one that's kind of to the northeast.
And we're
Off
taking
the
that
sundial.
one?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is that everybody's good with that plan?
Good.
Yes.
All right. So you guys walk down it. Once again, it begins curving this time to the left, and you come to another opening with a sundial. It looks identical to the other one. And as you walk through and you look at this sundial, everybody roll a perception check for me real quick.
Oh my god, is it going to be the same one? We just were.
Ugh.
What are we doing? Perception?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So Fife and Krabic and Lenora, as you walk in, you realize that behind you, the path you just took has closed up, and you feel fairly certain this is the same sundial. And also, this time now, the shadow is pointing to one of the 8 directions to the southeast.
Hmm.
So
Okay, I have a theory
didn't
about
forget.
how this works. I think that you take the path that the shadows are pointing you to, and each time it will close off a path until you finally get the right path.
But how are we going to know
So
what...
we're forcing. We're just trying a different path. I mean, the direction the shadow is pointing should mean something. Surely.
So we keep on following where the shadow tells us to go. We will eventually either get to the next place or to the tower. That's my theory.
So let me. I just want to visualize this. There's 2 shadows being cast, right? There's our shadow and then an unnatural shadow. Is that correct?
Yeah, let me...
Yeah, there's natural and unnatural.
Yeah, so your shadows are facing behind you from the sun, okay? But the sundial shadow is like supernatural. It's not doing the same thing as your shadows.
And last time
Thanks for the super chat.
we followed our shadows, or which one did we do last time?
We followed the sundial shadow.
You went the way that the shadow was pointing.
Yeah. But I believe it's the sort of thing you got to do a couple of times.
Well, I think
Thanks,
I
Vaughn.
think
Thank
we
you so
kind of
much, man.
ruled out that it's probably the sundial shadow. So I guess the other how many paths are there's either going
There's
to be
8.
like
There's 7 more now.
there's
Okay,
7 more.
why don't we try opposite direction?
And
Yeah, wait,
hold
can I-
on. Are the sorry, Fife.
Go ahead. No. Go.
Are the shadows like I'm just trying to visualize this. Are they like 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock? Are they like what if the sun you know what I'm saying, like where are the shadows pointing on a
Let
clock?
me. I've drawn a little thing here on the map. So the little circle in the middle is a sundial. It is pointing the way that this guy right here. That's the way the shadow's pointing. Let's see. Let me make sure this is right. So the sun is here. Okay.
Okay.
So this time it's fairly close. This is your shadow. It's still not right, but exactly by where the sun is. But this one was close. The other one was totally wrong, though. It had a shadow pointing that way last time, and that's the direction you went. Now you've come in here on this one, and it looks the exact same. You get a sneaking suspicion it is the same one, but this time the shadow's pointing to the southeast here towards this trail. And each one of these lines are paths.
And the X is where the sundial one is facing.
This one, yep. It's facing this one right here.
The X is where the town is. That's just there you go.
Oh, the X is where the town is.
It should it should technically go back towards the town, yes.
Can I take I have an ink and an ink pen. Can I ink on the sundial and point it the way we've already been?
Yes. Do you have ink and stuff in your inventory?
I have an ink pen.
Okay, and you'd like to draw on it?
Just a line to indicate the direction that we just came from.
Okay. All right, so you're going to point it, because you walked in here. So you're going to point it at that. Okay.
Yes,
all right.
Yes.
So you begin putting the ink on the sundial, and it goes on nice and fluid, and you feel very satisfied about it. And then you stand up, and the ink vanishes.
Ah, shit.
Oh, nice try.
Can I put blood on it? Can I cut myself and put a little blood and see what happens?
You could try.
Okay, I'm gonna give myself a little cut. Oh shit!
What
And
are
then
you,
I'm going to.
What are you cutting yourself with, by the way?
I'm just gonna bite myself.
Okay, all right. On your where at?
Getting a little
guess, like,
personal, Nathan.
My hand.
I just want to know for a visual.
The palm of my hand.
All right.
The palm of my hand.
Okay, so you bite into the palm of your hand and draw a little, like a drop of blood.
Just
I would
a
assume.
tiny bit of blood.
Yeah. And you drop it on
And
the
what are you
sundial.
wearing?
Yeah, what are you wearing?
as it
Like,
as your blood hits, it dries immediately, and then it crackles, and then it's almost as if it just deteriorates.
Okay.
okay, next round I'm gonna shit myself.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, I'll say,
have
hold on a second.
I have heard 0 other good ideas besides
Wait,
mine.
hang on. I'm so what? There's our shadow. Like, if like the top one we'll say is number 1, right? Will you write a number 1 on that? And then just go around. This,
1, 2,
Yeah.
3.
Uh-huh.
That's smart. That's
Uh-huh.
smart. That's smart. So you guys
Uh-huh.
can tell me. Yes.
Uh-huh.
This 6. This is. I'm gonna put E. That's where you walked in, but it's
Sorry,
no longer a
am I
path.
missing an image that was shared? I don't.
Yeah, it's on the
on the-
map.
On the
Oh,
map.
it's on the
Shows
map.
map.
Oh, I see,
Yeah,
I see
yeah.
it now.
Wait, so
I'm
E
not
is
sure.
okay. So there's actually there's 9 tunnels, not 8.
No, the E is where you came in, but it's no longer an entrance. It closed up behind you. That's where you walked in.
so
But
there's
the
not.
one, but the one we went in last time is not closed. So we're back to 8 open tunnels.
Okay, and our shadows,
Yeah.
Is that correct?
our shadows pointing to 5, and the sundial is pointing to 6. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, your shadows are more pointing towards the entrance, but close.
More towards
Close.
the entrance.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go through 6 again. Let's go through where the sundial's telling us, and
See what happens.
see. Before I leave, though, I will do one last thing. I'm gonna drop a couple of drops of perfume, not on the sundial, but just in this room to see if I can smell it again when I come back.
Oh, the map
Sure.
just went away. What happened to the sundial?
A beautiful map.
I'm gonna redraw as we go. Okay, so you drop a little bit of perfume, and you smell its nice scent for a moment, and then it's gone already. It's almost as quickly as it
you.
got there.
Nice try, though.
All right, so you guys went through the
Wait, what if
southwestern.
we? Oh, I guess we probably don't want to split up. That'd be bad if these things are closing behind us.
Yeah. Yeah. At least for
Yeah,
now.
well, let's see what we learned from this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys
Yeah.
walk. It does curve this time to the right, and as you come out into the clearing, once again the entrance behind you closes up. There's a sundial in the middle again. This time, the shadow is pointing straight to the north, which is quite. Your all shadows pointing that way, and there is once again. And you feel like it's the very same as the last time. Except for the shadow is pointing a different way.
Do we want to go
Okay, wait.
where our shadow's going?
Wait. Hold on. Do you notice though, from the last one, our where we enter from is between the sundial shadow and our shadow. Again,
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
You're right.
I don't know what that means. But I'm
No,
just,
you're totally right.
I'm just saying, like, I've played Myst enough times where, like, you know, like,
I mean, I'm saying, like, what if we follow our shadow this time?
yeah, that's a
Well-
good idea. Let's see what happens.
Really quick, Nathan. None of these ones are like closing behind us. Only the entryway. Behind
Only
us.
the
Only
entry.
the entry we came in.
Yep.
Was
Yeah.
closed.
The way you come in, the hedges just seem to build upon themselves and grow back in places if it weren't there.
The way is shut. Yeah, let's go to 2. I say we go to 2.
All right.
I want to be a conscientious objector to this plan, but I will go along with it. I think we
Wait,
should still
what?
follow the shadows.
Why do you want to? Why you?
Because I believe the shadows will eventually pay off. I think it's that kind of a maze where you follow the shadows until it gets you to the next place. But I
How
could
do
be
we know
wrong.
how do we know
I
we're
could be
following the
wrong.
right shadows?
We don't know. We don't
All
know.
the information we're getting is that it's resetting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Well, I mean,
think
like,
it
whatever,
is.
like every-
You think it is, but the shadows are
Right.
pointing in different directions.
Oh, that's true. That's true. The only information that's different is the shadows pointing in different directions.
But I feel like what I said is important. So of the
Right.
entranceway
Yeah.
being in between. So let's see what happens the next time when it happens.
Let's see what happens. We'll follow the other shadow instead this time.
Yeah, so let's go to 2.
All right, you guys follow through. Once again, this one curves more towards the north, and as you enter here, once again, there's a sundial.
Mm.
Shadow is pointing this way.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Things the same?
Everything seems the same. You are here.
Where's our shadow pointing?
Let me think here. Your shadow is now pointing this way.
So to 5.
Maybe we go the opposite direction of the shadow. Maybe we go where the light is.
Well, there goes my theory, right? Because
I like that.
So instead of going to 2, we go to 6 now.
I will note, though, that unlike the last 2 times, this time we're not coming out between our shadow and the fake shadow.
That's what I was saying. That theory is no longer in.
Mm-hmm. Now we're
So
like
last
Yeah.
on the entrance. I'm sorry. I don't mean to.
no. Go
Or
ahead.
you-
That was all I was saying.
The first time the entry was between 5 and 6. This last time the entry was between 1 and 2, and now it's back to 5 and 6. So we either went backward, or we are just fundamentally not understanding the way that this
puzzle
works.
If we went backwards, why don't we try to go again the way we went last time to see if it took us to the other spot that we were in to see if we went forward again? And that
Yeah, if we take path 2 and it points to the north, maybe we'll know we're in the right direction.
Or I was gonna say, if we take path 5, if we're going backward, then maybe if we take path 5, it'll get us to the entrance again, and then we can just try to and we'll know what our shadows mean. You know what I'm saying?
We can give it a try.
Let's
All
do 5. I say 5, and just a check.
Wait, which one are you doing? 5?
So following our shadows to 5.
On our
5.
own
Okay.
shadows?
Okay.
Yeah. Just bunch of eliminations, guys.
All right, you follow it down. Starts out going to the southwest, and it does curve a bit, going to the right, and you come out once again here.
If it starts snowing, we're all fucked.
I know, right?
Okay, and once again, this entrance closes as you walk in,
Daddy! Sorry.
and the shadow is pointing here. And let me think
What did
here.
we learn?
And your shadow
What
is
is that?
pointing here.
Nothing.
Pointing toward. And what are the numbers again? Oh, there we go. So now it's E1.
Well, here's the thing: if we went back to the entrance way, that probably would have closed up, right? So
Yeah.
hard
Okay, I got nothing. I feel like
What about
our shadows mean
opposite?
nothing.
Plan opposite. Let's go to 7. We'll go the opposite way that the shadow is pointing.
Oh,
Let's do it.
All right.
I'll do that.
Yeah, that was proposed a little while ago. Yeah, I'm down.
Okay. You guys go due north, and this path doesn't curve. It just goes straight forward, and then once you get to the other side, whoops, hang on, my drawing is messed up. Oh, whoops, I just closed the map. Hang on, sorry. Can you guys still see it? Did it close it for you too?
I can see the map.
Okay.
The map's there, but
I
not,
see the
not
map,
your
but
your
no.
drawn no drawings.
No
Yeah,
drawing.
one
Your drawing
second.
went away.
You know what? I'm gonna share a new map because it'll be easier than it'll be less
So-
confusing. Let me just share this one with everybody. Here
What's
we go.
the theory behind going to the opposite one, Jared? Or
If
Eh,
going where the shadows is pointing, then we go where the shadows aren't pointing. See how that happens.
well, also
I just-
because the direction of the tower was was to the north, I believe, away from how we were, away from where our shadows were pointing back toward the entrance, and So if the sun is then, if the shadows are pointing away, then if we go toward where it's pointing, then perhaps that's the right way.
Okay, well, when you guys walk in this one, you immediately notice something different. The sundial, which was made of a gray stone, as you walk in this one, it looks as if it's made more of marble. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna zoom out here so you can put the numbers so they're easier to read. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this time, there's a shadow pointing here, and to here, and to here.
Okay.
Wait, there's 3 shadows. Oh, 4 shadows.
What the fuck?
5
right.
shadows? 6 shadows. 7 shadows. 8
So
So
the
pointing-
only
That's
place there
6
isn't a shadow is 1.
Yes.
That's
Alright, so-
probably a good sign, right?
So
We should-
last time we walked opposite direction of the shadow, and it progressed us seemingly, right? We got to a new thing. There's no opposite shadow this time. There's a shadow pointing in 6 directions and one where it's not. I feel like anything but the one direction where it's not is the same, right? Like we should head to the one direction where it's not.
We should head to the one
Yeah.
direction where it's not, right?
Well,
Which would
Nathan,
be
we can
number
confirm,
1, right?
We can confirm that the shadow is pointing to every path except for 1, right?
That's right.
Okay, I say we go to 1.
All right. You guys go through here, and you head north. Now, this one does, you walk up, and then it takes a sharp right to the east, and clear this out. All right, and then...
This is really testing Nathan's drawing skills this session.
All right, you come...
Nathan actually is pretty good.
You come to another circle. Once again, the sundial now looks as if it's made of emerald.
Ooh, that's new.
And you come in from here. It closes up behind you just like all the others. There's a path going this way, this way, this way, and this way. Only 4 paths. Shadow pointing here, here, and here.
So obviously number 2.
Yeah,
is
the non-shadow.
All right.
Well, there is
Follow
one more
the light.
non-shadow.
So
What's that?
1, 2, 3, 4. So you,
Oh, that isn't the path. That's where we came from. I see. Yeah, I think we continue going through the path that we didn't.
so
come
to number 2.
Yeah.
All right.
As we walk past, just really fast, can I touch the emerald? Can
Yeah.
we steal that?
Oh, it's like very heavy, very large in the middle, probably about 10 foot in diameter.
I'll wait for the diamond.
The diamond.
The
one.
diamond one.
Okay.
Diamond sundial.
So as you guys walk through this path, it curves up to the left. Now, as you guys do this and you enter another area, before I describe everything in this, you immediately notice that it does look like the tower is indeed closer. Also, get to it here.
David Bowie shows up.
Let me see, where
Just
is
a
it?
crystal.
You remind me of the Babe.
So, as you prepare to step into this area, and you're noticing this tower, you notice movement high up on the tower on that balcony, and you see a human male dressed in black robes has run out onto the balcony, waving something over his head. It's hard to make out details from this distance, but it does look like it's glimmering a blue color. And you hear him shout from the distance, "Heroes! They saw you in the village. I've taken the mask, but they'll realize it's missing within minutes. Look for me beneath the tower, for it's the only place I have a chance to hide. This is the key that will let you teleport into the dungeon." And as he says
What's your
that,
name?
well, as soon as that happens and you yell
Let's
that
see,
out,
yo.
he holds aloft in his other hand a second item. It looks kind of white, like a glimmering hourglass. "I will leave it behind after I use it, but others may find it before you do." And then as that happens, he looks over his shoulder as another figure dashes out onto the balcony. There's a flash of blades, some kind of fire erupts, and then the figure who spoke pitches his attacker over the railing before dashing back inside.
Wow.
Drama.
Thank you, Tronic, for getting my my Vine reference.
What did you say?
What's your name?
Oh,
Ezekiel.
fuck you.
What is your name?
All right, now this one is different than the others because as you walk in here, tower, by the way, is here. There is a there's a path going here, 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 here. Here's where you came in, and here. 7 paths. It does close up behind you at the entrance like normal, but the shadows on this one, which by the way is a blue color, and the shadows on it aren't sticking out. They are actually crowded on top of it, as if the whole thing is covered in shadow.
So it doesn't give us a direction.
No, it's just the thing itself seems to be covered in shadow.
Oh, boy.
Where's our shadow pointing? Just for reference.
It's this way.
Blue, what kind of stone is it?
It looks blue. You're not sure. It's not like really like deep blue. It's just a grayish, got a blue tint to it.
Gotcha.
I'd like to investigate to see if there is anything above or below the sundial. It's still a sundial, right?
Yes. All right, roll investigate.
Nathan, is it still a sundial?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too.
Oof, I am not, because Krabbit crushed it.
No, it doesn't appear there's anything above or below it. It looks like it is buried down deep into the earth, is all you can tell.
Can I take my lamp and just like hang it like really close to the thing and see if it makes more shadow?
Like beside it?
Or like kind of hanging over it, like putting
Okay.
like more direct.
Oh, to try to mess with the shadows? Is that what you're attempting to do?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
good
gonna see if
idea.
it does anything with
Yeah.
shadows.
Okay, so you're gonna hold the lamp over it, basically, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So as you do this, your hand, as it goes across the stone, vanishes, and you get this sensation in your hand like it's somewhere else.
I pull my hand away.
Yeah. My hand's gone somewhere else.
So
Wait,
the weight
When I pull my
was
hand
it
away,
just
am I okay?
What's that?
When I pull my hand out, am I okay?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Was
It
it the
reappears
area-
as you pull it away. It was the area right over the stone. As she put her hand over the stone, it vanished as she brought it in, along with the lamp.
I would like to climb on top of the sundial.
All right. You vanish.
Whoa.
I'll
Wait,
get back.
Tell me where I am.
I'll get back to you in a minute, Kravik. To everybody else, Kravik disappeared.
I'm gonna put my face in. Just my face.
Okay. All right. So you stick your face in, and it immediately smashes into Kravik. You look around, and you're standing at the foot of the tower. So is Kravik.
I took
Oh,
her.
thank God.
I lean. I look over my sunglasses and I go, "Come on in. The water's fine."
Oh my God. I'm gonna pop my head out and be like, guys, it's this. Let's just go in here. Just pop your head in here.
Okay. All right. We're gonna climb on top of the sundial.
So wait, is it like a teleportation type thing?
It teleports
like
you,
a-
I guess, to the end, to the front of the tower.
Oh, all right.
right.
Sweet.
Let me see here.
What if that like sent you to like like the butthole of a dragon, Jarrett?
You know, then that would have been my just dessert.
I guess so, man.
Give me just a second to get all this loaded up for you guys.
Boy, I can't wait to see this map of a dragon's butthole.
The blue dragon. I swear to God, though, if I don't talk to that blue dragon and get in that butthole one last time, what was the point of this whole thing?
All right. Okay, I'm trying to find. There's just lots to this. I'm trying to make sure I open the right one.
I want to end this campaign like I'm Donkey from Shrek and take a dragon.
Marry a dragon.
Yeah. I'm gonna,
Really?
I looked at a dragon, I'm like, I can change him.
Is that the first Shrek or many Shreks later? I do not know Shrek lore.
Jesus,
You don't know
man,
the
get
Shrek
your
lore?
Shrek
Damn.
lore straight for once in your life. It's the first
I'm
Shrek.
not. Okay.
In the second one, he does have children with the
Right.
dragon.
Oh, donkey.
Yeah, Donkey has like half donkey, half dragon, like mutant babies.
I don't think I've seen any of them except the first one.
Okay, so can you guys see? Are you
That one's
guys?
pretty good.
Can you guys see
Yes.
everything? Okay.
Yes.
So, you're standing right in front of the tower. There's a huge entrance going inside, and you do see a filling the center, inside the tower, because I mean you're literally standing at the doorway of it. Filling the center of this 80-foot square courtyard is a circular pool of water, 60 feet across. The water is dark and murky, reducing visibility to about 1 foot deep. But you do notice that there is a garnet gemstone hovering about 1 foot above the center of the pool. Of course, behind that, you can see there's a path that seems to lead off further to the east, opposite of where you entered.
Does the garnet gemstone look like the thing that the wizard was showing us from the balcony?
No, it does not.
So he was holding something and he was like, this is the key to enter, and it's not the stone that we're looking at right now.
No, that looked more like an hourglass.
And he said he was going to leave it at the base of the tower, right?
That is what he said.
Okay.
How deep is this pool?
You can't tell
1
because
foot.
it's so murky and deep. You can't see very far into it. It's very dark.
Just for RP character stuff, I would like to establish that Krabick is jazzed because he fucking loves puzzles. And he's had so much fun in there. Even going the wrong way a bunch of times, he was still like, we're learning. You know, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Can I message Krabick? Penis butthole, penis butthole, penis butthole.
You attempt to, but nothing. Krabick doesn't seem to
Oh,
react.
damn it. Still
So-
no magic.
Now that we've escaped the maze, we all have to line up and take a picture with our time card. All the mustaches. We ended the mummy's curse.
Oh, guys, while we're in town, should we do an approach tower?
We're not in town, right? We're
Just
Okay.
passing
Wait.
through. So there, just to confirm though, there is no magic right now. Like I can't do magic.
No.
God fucking damn it! I'm gonna tell Krabick.
Which I would like
There isn't
to. I would.
magic here.
I would like to point out that you would all think this was a little bizarre because you did see a flash of fire that sure did look like magic up on the balcony earlier.
Yeah.
I want to look in the pool.
All right, what are you up
Was
to,
it-
Krabick? You
yeah.
just looking, or
No,
I
that
want to
was-
look. I'm gonna put my hand in the water also. See if anything
I'm
happens.
gonna look at the gem. What does the gem look like? How far is it?
it's right in the middle, so it's about 30 feet out. Krabick, you stick your hand in the water, and as soon as you do, I don't remember who all has it. Lenora for sure, and I think Balasar's Club of Warning. Is that right?
Yep.
Your Club of Warning lights up. All the eyes open, and
I like the idea of their club of warning being like the Kill Bill sirens.
Hey, just to RP here. I don't know if you're about to like pull us. Yeah, you're pulling us into combat. I was gonna say some warning system. The minute combat is imminent, I get
Well,
a warning.
Well, you can't be surprised. Well, you can't be surprised. They can't surprise attack you.
Also,
'Cause
not for nothing.
This would have been a surprise. They would have got first attacks on you, but
Okay, fair enough.
it was designed to have first attack, but they don't get it. We're going
That's
to
a
roll for
magic.
initiative.
It's magic shit, dude.
Are we rolling? Are we rolling for
Yes,
initiative?
roll initiative.
God
Oh
damn it.
man,
They look like disgusting lobster creatures, very very large, come out of the water.
They're chules.
how could we have
Yep.
known that
Cool.
four
Chules.
chules would have been in maze _chule _
It's the Chule pool, and we're not in the nerdy pool.
Lenora, you get advantage on an initiative.
Thank you for the reminder. My
No, again, we'll go with the better one.
initiative
The water
is
is
15.
All right. Did it change it? It did. Okay. All right, Fife. It is your turn.
Wait, what do we know about chules? Like, are they?
Bad for kids.
Yeah. What do I don't know what a chule is. I'll be honest with you.
It's
I've
like
never-
Right.
it's like a lobster, but it has
Ooh, I
like
rolled a-
tentacles coming out of its mouth.
It's like a chode meets a fool.
That was a history to see what I know about chules.
You know that they can sense magic and they're amphibious. Their pincers hurt really bad, and they're known to be poisonous. Their tentacles are known to be poisonous.
Do we know? Do you know any weaknesses? Would you know any weaknesses from that roll?
No, he doesn't know of any particular weakness.
Okay. Five.
Okay, Fife is up. Fife, our girl is up. Can I guess. I mean, I don't have any magic. I guess I'll just shoot one with a longbow. And
Do we know that all magic doesn't work, or do we just know that
They've
sending
trying
messages?
a lot of things constantly. We
Yeah.
don't know that all magic doesn't work, but we know that everything we've tried so far seems to not work.
Wait. Okay, can I do two things?
Okay.
Just because, and I'm asking because you've put me in a room where I can't do magic.
All right.
I'm going to shoot Chule 3, who's up next, with a longbow. And then can I make like an intimidation or persuasion roll to taunt him into ignoring Krabik and coming after me?
So you're going to attempt to like scream at him or something of that nature?
Yeah, I want to attempt to like goad Chule 3 into avoiding our squishy wizard, our small wizard bean, and
Okay.
instead attacking me.
Okay, you do attempt to get his
Okay.
attention. I'll give you that. Yes.
Okay, let me get rid of Chule 4. I got Chule 4. Okay. All right. So this is my attack. Okay. Hit. And then I'm gonna call him a stinky poopy baby. I'm gonna say, and I do have the helm on. No, the helm is a spell. I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna shake my ass at it and say like, fuck you. You can't get this ass any day, you nasty little crab bitch. Go to hell, you dumb, stupid. I ate your mom for breakfast. Raw. And I'm gonna try to get him to ignore Krabik and instead attack me. I don't know if there's a roll I need to do, but that's what I want to do.
I'm going to look something up real quick. Interesting. It did seem to it did seem as if it was angered by this.
Okay. Cool. That's it.
All right. Did you do your attack though? Oh, you did. Nice.
I did.
Okay.
He's wounded.
All right. It is Chule 3 that you just taunted, who seems very angry. It comes crawling up out of the water and begins rushing up towards you. It makes it to here. Now, as this thing crawls out of the water, you get to see what it truly looks like. It actually does stand up on. It has 6 legs, but 2 of them are the pincers in the front. It does have 2 legs it's walking on, or 4 legs, I'm sorry, behind it that it's walking on. They stretch out into large claws, and Now it looks more like a lobster with a I don't know how to describe it.
A fat ass.
It's standing in such a way that now it looks much more beastly in the way that it walks and crawls. Has a long tail dragging behind it that does fin out like a lobster's would in the back. And that's it.
Do
That's
we
his
get
turn.
opportunity of attack, me and Balasar, because we're close to him, because he's walking right by us?
Balasar isn't quite close enough. You could try, yes, because he's walking by you.
Okay, question for you, because I only have my action. I can like cast a spell, and then I'm done basically. If I try to cast a spell and I can't because they don't allow magic in this area, will my turn be void, or can I then do something else?
No, it would void your turn.
It would void my turn.
You fizzle.
Yeah, you would fizzle.
Okay, well, in that case, I will do an attack of opportunity with my dagger.
Miss.
That I missed.
All right, it
Alright.
is now Tronick's turn.
So Chul 4 is still in the water, right?
Yep.
So
Wait.
I
Chul
can-
3 didn't attack anybody?
No, he's
No,
running by.
he didn't make it. He didn't have enough movement.
Oh, okay, great.
I have enough to like move and then attack him, right? Chul.
Yeah, so if you want to jump into the water, I don't know how you're going to tap.
No, sorry.
Okay,
I'm talking
okay.
about Chul. I'm talking about
Oh,
Chul 3.
sure. He's right near you.
Yeah, I am going to. Does that work? Let me see. There we go. I'm gonna attack Chul 3 with my longsword.
These guys are too chul for school.
Hey,
Yes.
it's a hit.
It's a hit. All right.
And then I'm gonna take another swing. Ooh, I critical miss. Wait,
Ooh.
I think don't I have something?
Roll-
that-
roll-
Is it what race are you? Certain races never critical miss.
I
but
think that's a
how-
half.
That's only halflings.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll a
Uh,
6 for me real quick, Tronick. Just see how bad
No,
you
he
miss.
gets 19 or 20 critical hit.
5 and
critical
6
miss.
is bad. Okay, no big deal. You just miss. All right. It is now Chul 2's turn. So Chul 2 actually starts swimming towards the garnet you guys saw floating above the water, snatches it up in his pincer, and then dives underwater.
Fuck.
Oh, there we go. All right. So he's dived down into the murky bits of the water with the garnet. It is now Balasar's turn.
Okay. I'm going to move to engage Tool 3. And I'm going to attack with my long sword.
Okay.
Great. All right. And
It's a hit. 15 damage. Nice.
okay. I'm going to swing again. Oh, no.
Miss.
Wow, these are bad rolls. Okay.
All right. It is now Lenore's turn.
All right. Let's get busy. I'm kind of curious. Does my god seem present? Like I have access to my thunderous, lightningest powers?
You feel as if that may not be.
My god hath abandoned me at this time?
It does seem as that way.
Well, that is it's some bullshit. Well, then I take my my mace +1 and hope for the best. I take a swing at this guy.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
And I rolleth some damage. God, you haven't forsaken me after all. You just appear as in different ways. Just out of I attempt to use like my thunder. Yeah, add thunder to that strike. Does that do anything?
No, it seems to not work.
Bullshit! Lenora shouts. And I guess that's me.
All right, it is Chul 4 who is climbing out of the water. And let me roll for it. 1, 2, 3 is Tronic. 4, 5, 6 is Krabik. Okay, Tronic, he's going to attack you. Let's see here. Chul 4. All right, he is attacking you with his pincer. He hits.
Damn.
For 14 damage. He does a multi-attack. And let's see. It's you again, Tronic. This time he's attacking with his tentacles.
Can I try to cutting words this?
You can try.
Well,
I didn't
actually-
roll a Constitution save. Did you roll that for me?
No, it does it automatically.
Okay. We'll try. I will try to cutting words his attack. This attack, just to see if it works. So if you subtract 8
I saved
from
anyway,
his
You
attack,
saved, yeah, you saved.
So
it seems
21 minus 8.
So as you try to
for-
do this, you feel as if it doesn't work.
Fuck, bitch, fuck. I
I'm
say that
with
out
ya,
loud.
Lenora says. I know. It sucks.
Well, at least you saved.
Yeah, so it didn't seem to do any damage or anything. It just was very gross. A bunch of tentacles slapped across your face and left some goo behind.
Oh,
Some guys get all
gross.
the luck.
It is now Krabik's turn.
All right, now can I attack and then move?
Sure, you can move at any point. You can actually move, attack, and then move again if you want to, as long as it's no more than your movement.
All right, I'm gonna
But
try
Krab-
to hit this. What?
You are in people's opportunity attack range.
Yeah, that can happen though. Right.
But if I move away and they're not engaged in attacking me, is it still an attack of opportunity?
So the one that just attacked Tronic, because it attacked him twice, is pretty engaged with him. That one I wouldn't worry about, but the other one behind you, it would get an opportunity strike.
I see. If I moved away from him.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I will just attack this guy with my dagger then. And that's a critical miss. I'm going to use one of my luck rolls. Does luck still work in this realm?
Yes, luck would still work.
All right. Okay. Try again.
That's it?
Yeah, that's a hit.
Alright, 7 damage. And Chul 1 is going to swim up to here in the center, and then it's going to dive underwater. Alright, and now it is Fife's turn.
Okay. I am going to pull back just a little bit and then attack this Chul again. Oof, did
Miss.
not hit it. And I am going to I think this round. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to continue to taunt the Chul. And that's
Alright.
all I'll do. I'm going to taunt the Chul.
The same one?
Same one. I'm
Okay.
gonna call him a lobster who has ambition, and that's still a lobster, you dumb.
Alright. Chul 3 is, let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me just roll a d4. He's attacking Balasar with his pincer. It's a hit.
Ooh.
16 damage. He is then going to... I didn't even see what that landed on. It didn't show it. Hang on, let me roll again. There we go. Now he is turned and is trying to use his tentacles on Kravik. However, first I'm going to roll this, but that I will give because he's turned his back to Balasar and Lenora, I'll give both of you an attack of opportunity after this.
Ooh.
Slapping his nasty gooey tentacles across Kravik, but that's all that happens. There's some nasty goo across your face, and that is all. And now Balasar and Lenora, roll your opportunity strikes.
Didn't realize I was getting attacked by Harvey Weinstein.
Ooh, Jesus.
There.
He just wants to touch me with his tentacles. Gross.
There is evidence left behind. There's goo on your face. That helps.
Call the New York Times. Hit Ronan Farrow on this one.
Ronan Farrow.
Balasar missed, but Lenora struck him in the side for 7 damage. You thought you heard the sound of a squill from deep inside its shell. You seen part of the back of it crack when you smashed it, Lenora. And it is now Tronick's turn.
I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna get rid of. I'm gonna let these guys handle the 3, and I'm gonna go after 4 with my big sword.
All right, so hit.
Love that I hit with a 6. And then I'll take another swing.
It's a hit.
And that's another hit. And I think that's all I'm gonna do this time.
All right. And it is Chul 2's turn, but he is underwater, so gonna skip him. He doesn't resurface or anything. Balasar, it's your turn.
Right. I am just so mad at the way I've been rolling. I just want to take it out on this guy. All right. Yes.
It's a hit.
Even that is a hit, and I've rolled a 2 and a 4. Other than that,
Now you know what you gotta roll.
eat my ass. All right, I'm getting him again.
All right.
Fine.
That's a hit.
Nice.
He's back.
This is a heavy food.
Wow. He's still alive.
Yeah, but he is barely alive. When you hit him the second time, you took out one of his hind legs, and there was another gasping, shrieking sound come from inside the shell. It is now Lenora's turn.
Finish him.
Mhm.
I go to make the final blow.
Hit. All right, you smash into its face. You see a couple of tentacles break off and twist it around your mace. But it is still alive. It is Chul 4's turn. Let's see who he's going to go after. He's attacking Tronick again with his pincer. It's a hit.
Jesus, these guys are on fire.
Yeah, these guys, or they
14
just
damage.
have good attack rolls.
All right, and
Like,
then
or they're plus 14 like we are, or whatever.
it keeps not showing me the roll. Let's see. There we go. He's going for you again with the tentacles, Tronick. You saved, though. Once again, just some nasty tentacles slap across your face. And it is Kravik's turn. Or wait, is that right? Yeah, Kravik's turn.
All right, let's hope this is the killing blow.
It's a hit.
Oh, you're going for Chul 3. Okay.
Yeah, this guy, we're just trying to kill him, right?
Sure.
Kravik brings his dagger into the Chul, and it lets out one last howling, screeching sound as it crashes to the ground.
I crawled over
Nope.
Nope, lost
Can't
him.
hear you, Jarrett.
We missed it.
Sorry, somebody just called me. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right,
called you?
I crawl through his disgusting body and I lodge my dagger directly into his fucking shrimp brain. Lobster ass brain. Okay, now he's dead. I'm gonna run all the way over here.
All right. No attack opportunities. Very engaged with Tronic there.
All right.
All right. It is now. Chul 1 is underwater. He's gonna remain that way. 5, it's your turn.
Okay. I am going to jump into the water.
What?
So I'm going to run over here
Okay.
and try to sneak in. I want to go in sneakily. I want to take a peek at what's going on down here.
You stick your head in and look.
Yeah.
Okay, so you stick your head in, but it's so murky. First of all, it hurts your eyes. It's just a lot of mud and debris. It burns your eyes, and you can just see it's just black in here.
Okay.
However, wait a minute, I forgot something.
Oh.
However, when your head submerges into the water, you do feel as if in the water that you do feel as if your magic may be returning in the water.
Oh, okay. Well then, if I'm in the am I all the way in, or I'm just like
Just
I
your
guess-
head.
Okay, I'm just gonna put my hand in,
Mm-hmm.
and I am going to cast. What am I gonna cast? I'm just gonna cast like a blind Eldritch Blast into the water.
Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Roll a 20. Roll a d20.
Okay.
As long as
Okay.
it's above 10, it'll hit one of them.
Okay. 11.
All right. All right. Go ahead and cast it at... I'm going to make them... Well, you can see them on the combat tracker, right?
Yeah. I can
So
track
go
it.
for Chul 1. He's the closest to you.
1. Okay, cool. Okay. Can I do get 2 Eldritch Blasts for each round. Can I try again?
Yes?
Okay, I will roll a 20, see if I make it.
Yeah, you do.
I did. And then I will... All right.
All right. Nice.
So I did both.
Nice.
Woo!
Now what?
Nathan,
What-
2 things real quick.
Okay.
1, did I feel a similar sensation when I put my hand in the water?
You did. I just didn't know that at that time. I
Oh, that's
apologize.
great.
I didn't know that. But yes,
So, like, if you just
retrospect.
stick your
I
hand-
didn't notice until I was checking out the water thing in the book, and then I realized when she did that. But I do have one more thing to tell you, Fife.
Oh, God.
After that, you do attempt to pull your face back out, and you're stuck. You cannot.
Oh, shit.
There's something, for some reason, your hand that you used to cast and your head will not break the surface of the water.
As a reaction,
Can she breathe? Can she breathe?
No.
I cannot. As a reaction, can I use a counter spell?
Sure. You can try.
No, I'll just die.
I mean, all right. How much time do we have here? I guess 5 can
Yeah,
breathe for
Well, each turn isn't
like,
very
if,
long.
okay.
She is in a bit of a panic. So we'll say that she has 10 turns before she begins drowning.
Do we notice any of this? How
Yeah,
much
you
do we
can
know?
see her struggling. The rest of her body's flailing because she's trying to pull herself out and she can't. It's very obvious that that's what's happening. That she is stuck.
I'm just like,
Now listen. Now this doesn't break the story. Kravik did put his hand in and pulled it out. Worth mentioning. For what that's worth.
Okay.
All right.
That's all I got.
Did that canonically happen, or are we hand waving it because?
No, it actually makes sense for what's happening.
Okay.
here.
Okay.
This pool is sexist.
Oh, it's like the glass ceiling. She stuck her head below it. Now she's beneath it and can't get above it.
God damn the patriarchy. I'm just like in between turns. I know this can't happen, but I'm like furiously messaging all of them like, fuck the patriarchy. I'm so good. I hate this. I know you can't hear me, but I'm so mad.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Do I see that Fife is like not
Yes.
able to, like, that she's stuck?
Yeah, you can see that she's scrambling and she's fighting to get out.
She's also right behind that big,
Can
big
I?
lobster guy.
Can I? I want to like yell to Ballasar. I want to do a couple things here, and you tell me. I might have to use an additional action surge to do this. I want to yell to Ballasar to take the chule.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to like do an acrobatic type somersault to roll past the chule and get to Fife and try to pull her out.
Sure, roll me a dexterity. The one thing's a role play. Screaming that doesn't count, so as an action, by the way.
Okay. So
Now the somersault will, because you're trying to avoid being attacked by it. So this will count as one,
what'd
action.
be great here? Bardic inspiration would be great here.
I don't think she can.
I didn't give you one. I didn't give you one last time either. I gave something.
Not a bad roll though. Not a bad roll.
All right. Yeah. So it
Wait,
works.
wouldn't it be acrobatics anyway?
It should be, but it's based
There
on
you go.
dexterity.
I'll use the first roll anyway.
Yeah, I'm going with the dexterity because that's what I said.
Okay.
So you step your foot up on one claw of it, and as it's reaching with its other pincer to try to knock you away, you step up on its head. You do a front flip and land behind it. So you are now. Let me get out of drawing mode here. You are now here.
Okay.
And did you say you
And then-
wanted to use action surge for another?
Well,
major
I get
action,
two.
or-
I get two attacks, right? So
Sure.
would that be
one.
attack?
Yeah, we'll consider that one.
So, all right. So then, yeah, with the second one, I'll try to pull her out.
Okay. All right. You grab hold of her and you begin pulling. And literally, it's as if her head has. It's as if it just there's nothing will pull it out. It's just stuck. It's as if the water itself has become some sort of solid, but that's not true. You can still see it's still moving around and shimmering and looks like water, but it magically is behaving as if there is no way out, only a way in.
Damn. Okay, Krabic, do something.
I love how you're like, damn, that's rough, man. And then you're like, that's good. That's rough.
I drop Fife's body and say, "Well, I tried."
No, I don't think I mean, that's
He's
my
still
two
trying.
movements.
Yeah, he's still
Yeah.
trying.
It's perfect. I'm glad somebody tried, but I do think it's good. Damn, man.
Gave it my best. What can you do?
What
I
if
mean,
it
I could do
Guys,
I could do an additional action surge and try to dive in, but then like I'm stuck in there.
Lenora says,
I'm
"I'll."
gonna do it. Okay.
Lenora shouts, "I will save her. Handle the weird lobster people."
Person.
All right.
Okay.
Chul 2's turn, but it's underwater. It's going to stay there. Balasar, it's your turn.
Okay. So I'm like, take the chule. What could that mean? I don't know. Well, I don't
Leap
know.
hard, take the tool.
I don't know what that means, but in the absence of that, I guess I'll just attack this lobster guy. So I'm swinging the chule. There we go. Okay, I'm going to swing again. There we go.
All right, another hit.
There we go.
There we go.
All right.
Quite a bit of damage. And let's see. It is now Lenora's turn.
Okay. Without hesitation, I dive full body into the water.
Okay.
I'm jumping in.
Mhm.
So and like near Fife. So Let me move myself.
Do you have like some kind of water breathing spell or anything?
Don't worry about me, buddy. I got this.
Man, I didn't have time to say anything anyway. You already jumped in.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make sure to go close enough that he gets an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
he can get it. Lenora doesn't care.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick.
Go ahead,
He does try to attack you with the pincer.
Whatevs, bro.
And you're dead.
He
I
misses.
got that heavy armor.
You're running too fast. He missed.
Yeah, that's what I thought, motherfucker. Okay. Once I'm underwater, I feel magic come back to me?
Yeah, so you plunge into the water. It's stupid dark down here, murky and just nasty. But you go underwater. It also feels very thick compared to normal water.
Ew,
And
water.
as you jump into the water, immediately you do feel as if you can use magic.
Great. I grab Fife, sort of like tuck her in, and I cast Control Water
Okay.
to make basically room for air so that we can breathe.
Okay. Now,
Yeah.
how big is that spell, and how long does it last?
Okay. Control Water, concentration up to 10 minutes. You
Okay.
control any freestanding water inside an area you choose that is a cube up to 100 feet on a side.
Okay.
I have different options. I have flood. I have part water. I have redirect flow, whirlpool. I guess I would ask a question before I decide how to move the water. Is the water pulling me in any direction? You mentioned that
No.
Five couldn't get out.
No.
Can I move freely in it other than getting out of it?
You can move freely down here
Okay.
in the water. Yeah.
All right. I mean, let's see what happens. I'm going to attempt to part water such that I create a gap for basically to part the water beneath us, like to see if I can cheat it and get us out of the water.
That part right there.
Sure.
You're going to try to push the water out of that area, right?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So you definitely cast it. You feel the water being controlled. The problem is it's as if the water has nowhere to go. As you're shoving it, it's as if there's a lid on this, and therefore there is nowhere to disperse the water. So you can feel that the magic is working, but there's nowhere to disperse it. As you also mentioned grabbing at Fife. I don't know if I understood that. Are you trying to push her out? Is that what you were trying to do simultaneously?
I was trying to make sure I had her as whatever happened.
Oh, okay. I see. So that she didn't get sucked in with the water or some kind of weird something. Okay. Nothing really happens except for, the water. You can feel it bubbling as if it's trying to move, but it's as if it can't be dispersed due to it having some sort of, that's the best way I know to describe it, like a magical lid on it. So it can't be moved, simply there's nowhere for the water to go.
Okay, but do we create any kind of air? Do we briefly get to breathe? Does anything happen?
No, the water just kind of tosses around itself. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It just kind of whirls around.
I got other moves.
Okay.
But that was move one. I guess that's it for me.
All right.
Nathan, did you say there was some kind of gem hanging over this thing, or
when you guys first walked in, there was a garnet hovering in the air a foot above the water. One of the chules grabbed it and dived under.
Oh, so he's got it. So it's not there anymore.
Right.
Oh, so much for that idea. Okay.
Okay. It's now Chul 4's turn. He's the one out of the water. Let's see who he's going after here. Actually, he's pretty upset. Balsar, you're going to get an attack opportunity. He has turned completely around. And he's as Lenora whizzed by, he's attempting to dive down into the water, but Balsar and Roenick get an attack of opportunity real quick.
Wait,
That'll do.
Chill 4.
It's a hit.
Hold on, I'm coming.
It's another hit. Nice.
A 3 hits.
3 heads.
Oh wait, hold on. That one I have hold on, what's my ability? It's called Savage Attacker. Once per turn, when you roll damage for a melee weapon, you can re-roll the weapon's damage
You right?
and use either total.
Okay.
So let me re-roll that. So take, I guess, I don't know. I'll take the 6 and the whatever the other one was.
Okay.
The 14. So then you have to give him back 14
Yeah.
or whatever.
I got it. All right. Well, now you know he's almost dead, though.
He's only got 4, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, but he does dive into the water. And Lenora, he dives in close enough that even though it's really dark in here, you can barely see him down here. And that's all he does this turn.
Okay.
All right. And let's see. It is now Kravik's turn.
Okay, I am also going to jump into the water.
Okay.
Hey.
Side note, do we know, do the people outside the water know that when you jump in, you feel the magic coming back? Or no?
No, they wouldn't know that.
Okay.
So Kravik, once again, when you dive in, you feel the magic return as you dive under. It's very dark and thick down here. And anything else you want to do, though?
I would like to cast Dispel Magic.
All right. You attempt to do this. However, roll a Arcana for me, Kravik. Okay. It doesn't seem to work. However, based on it not working in this particular situation, you discern that you believe this has something to do with that garnet that was above the water, and you had no problem sticking your hand in and back out. Now it's underwater, and it seems to have locked the water.
Gotcha. And so that's my turn, right?
Yes.
No justifying doing one more thing?
Unless you have an ability that allows you to do
No, I don't.
All right. Cthulhu 1 is now going to go after Lenora, who's underwater.
Am I trapped underwater now because I tried to cast that spell?
You are.
And I can still breathe underwater, right?
Don't you have an item to breathe underwater? Or you got that
No,
blessing?
I was blessed.
Yeah, you can breathe underwater, so you're fine.
Okay, good.
You're the only
Wait,
one.
how are you how are you blessed?
He got that blessing last campaign from that statue, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Still going? That's like a forever thing?
Yeah.
Yep, he can breathe underwater now.
Wow.
He's a fish.
Had I known, I would have prayed or given money or whatever.
I know.
Balsar, don't you have like some sort of like mariner's armor or some shit?
Yeah, it doesn't let me breathe forever underwater. It just means my I can swim at the same speed that I walk. Yeah, and if I pass out underwater, it raises me automatically. But that's about it. And it looks cool. It's got runes all over it.
Yeah, that was cool.
So he did try to attack with a pincer underwater, Lenora. He missed. However, then he hit you with tentacles, and you felt this sharp pain, and it has paralyzed you. You can't move.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, boy. Can't move, can't breathe. Not good for much right now.
Fife, it's your turn.
Okay, so I would like to cast Shatter specifically on the gem, on the garnet. So,
what does that do? Let me look at it here. Say shatter.
A creature made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal has a disadvantage of saving throw. It is a 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save. So it's like a 10-foot radius.
Okay.
So I feel like that makes it easier to figure out, like, maybe to get in that area because I know I know it's down. And then it would have a disadvantage on this saving throw.
What if we needed the gem to what if you needed to stick it in something to drain the pool or something?
I'm drowning.
And
So I'm gonna
we're on
go-
round 2 out of 6.
Yeah.
Same
So I'm
round
gonna go with
Lenora
this.
jumped in too, so she's the same. 6 rounds.
Yeah. So
All right.
that's
So
the plan.
the problem is you don't know which of these has the crystal or the garnet, and you also can barely see. Now you can see the one in front of you. That was attacking Lenora. He's close. That would be chul number 1. You can also see. Let me make them visible. You can also see. Crap. Let me
4.
4.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't think you can on the map. Let me fix that. Okay. You can see these 2. If you want to try for one of them, it's hard. You can't tell if they have it in their pincer or not. Their pincers are closed right now. If you want to pick one and try it and see if it's one of those pincers.
You mean to try to cast that spell on one of them?
Yeah. Or you can attempt to cast into the... Because you know there's another one down here. It's your choice. One of them has it.
To cast... Wow, this is a fun little ball under a cup situation. I am going to attempt to cast it on the one that's not right in front of us.
Chul 4? Oh, the one that...
Chul 2.
The one you can't see. Chul 2. Okay, all right, well then just roll a d20. I'm going to give this a high roll, though, because you're going to have to cast around these 2, and you're panicking, so 18 or better, and I'll say you hit it.
Can I jump in and move so I'm not right in front of the...
Yeah, you can do that
4?
first. Sure.
Yeah, I'm fully in. I'm in the water. So I jump in, and I want to just sort of like scuttle around this side to get like less coverage or less difficulty.
I'll just get Chul 1 an attack of opportunity on you.
Attack me, ho.
He's going to try to hit you with his tentacles as you swim by. You succeeded, so you get by.
Nice. Okay, so then I am going to give myself some bardic inspiration and cast Shatter
Okay.
at a 3rd level.
Okay, I'll give you a
Down
better
into-
now. You're still going for the one that is unknown somewhere in this pool, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll give you a
will-
little better now that you got away from them. So a 16 or better.
Oh, well, that didn't work. I will use my inspiration.
Okay.
Okay. And then wait, would that work? Yeah, I have I gave myself bardic inspiration. Can I add that?
Sure. How much would that add?
8 plus 8. Well, nope, that's 13. It's nothing. I wasted it all.
You missed.
It was a valiant effort, though.
Yeah.
Thank you. I tried my best.
You're
What else do I
drowning.
got? That's it. I used everything. I used it all. Poop.
Wait, where are you on the... Okay, I see. It's Tronick's turn.
Oh man.
They're all in the water now.
Well, no, Balasar's not, right?
You and Balsar, but I mean, everybody else is in the water.
Yeah, shit. Alright, is there anything outside of the pool? Can I do I guess what's the perception or whatever to see if there's anything like, I don't know, a lever or something, anything like that?
The only thing in this room that, it's just a square room besides the pool is the other exit on the other side. That's it. There's nothing, stone walls, couple of cracks in the floor, I guess. And
But
that's-
we see them like I know that they're drowning in there, right? Like,
yeah, because of you have a pretty sneaking suspicion because of the way that you couldn't pull her out. So you understand that there's some kind of thing about the surface that once you go in, you can't come out.
But they look like they're like struggling to breathe, right? It's
They're
like, I don't-
thrashing, the water's splashing a bit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for Kravik, he's cool. He's cool as a cucumber.
Balasar. Yeah, that's that guy. Balasar, what do you think? I'm like out of. I mean, I don't want to drown either. There's got to be a way to save them, right?
Well, he said to find the key, right? So
Who said to find the key?
the guy who was up there in the tower, he said he's going to leave the key at the bottom. So
At the
maybe
bottom.
we need to find the key.
At the bottom of the pool here?
in front of the tower. So, I don't know. Maybe we need to find a key.
Shit. But did he mean at the bottom of this pool, or did he mean at the bottom, like, of the tower?
I don't know.
You've got enough movement to walk outside.
To walk out to, like, the other exit, you mean?
Well, you couldn't make it to the other exit, but you could make it through the way you came in.
Yeah, but that doesn't do anything. What does that do? I don't think.
Oh, I thought you were saying you wanted to search the front of the tower or something.
Yeah, but that's not we weren't at the front of the tower, right?
Yeah, you guys appeared right at the front of it when you walked in here.
Oh.
Like literally
Well,
right
shit.
at the door.
So
Oh.
are we in the tower?
Yes.
Oh, we're in the
Oh.
tower.
Okay, I'm gonna walk.
okay.
I didn't realize that either. I thought this was part of the hedge mage.
Oh no, my bad. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, you guys teleported right in front of the
In
tower.
front of the tower. Okay, I thought this was
I'm
like
gonna-
the entrance.
I'm gonna walk back then and see if there's a fucking key or something.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my move.
All right, so you walk out the door, which, by the way, you guys were teleported, like, in the door. You know what I mean? So you walk outside, and as you do, Tronic, you go through here, okay? And you come
going
out
the other way?
and you come out here.
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
Wait,
That's
so
what's
I
gonna happen.
I walked out the one way, and it's like Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Wait, when he
Oh god, they left the two idiots like outside, and everybody else is in the pool.
I'm doing the thing where I'm pointing across my face, and I'm like pointing both ways, and my eyes are crossed, looking at my two
Mhm.
hands.
I just kinda
Krabik is in the water going, I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. That shit was gonna happen.
I shrug. I don't know. I guess that's the end of my turn too, right? Like
No, you just moved. I don't know if there's some kind of other action you want to take.
Oh god, I don't even know what to do. Like oh god, I don't want to jump in the water yet. I just feel like that's a bad move. At least I feel like at least one of us needs to stay on the outside. I take my rope and I throw it in the water, hoping that maybe there's a way for them to grab onto it or something and pull themselves out.
Okay. You toss a rope. Hang on. Never know. You toss a rope and it's dangling down into the water here. All right. And it is now Chul 2's turn. Which one's that? Okay, I'm going to make him invisible since we got a lot of people under the water here. Okay, finally. Hang on. Stupid drawing mode. Okay. This one, you see it appear out of the darkness of the water, and it's charging towards you, Fife.
Oh god, this is Kirsten Kim's night. So everybody knows.
That would be quite terrifying. Ooh, crit. With its pencil.
Oh wait, I'm gonna cutting words it.
Okay.
Okay, so it's only a 20, so it still hits me, but it's not a crit.
Okay. All right. Regular. Let me re-roll it because it will automatically do a crit. Okay, that's a regular hit. Okay, now.
Right.
All right, does 15 damage. It is then going to
I
try
have
to.
used my. Oh wait, no. Cutting.
It's trying to use its tentacles on you now. Oh, you failed.
Look.
You feel yourself be paralyzed, as if you cannot move.
Oh shit!
It is
Yeah.
now Balasar's turn.
Anybody got some?
All right.
deals?
Okay, I'm gonna look at Tronic. I saw him come through the other thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to look around this pool. I'm going to do like a investigation or perception to see around the edge of this pool or around this room if I see anything that gives me any clue as to what else to do besides jump in.
You don't see
Would that be
anything.
investigation or?
Well, I'll
Okay,
just tell you,
all right.
you don't see anything There's
All right.
nothing out of the ordinary.
He had to be talking about
Just your friend's
the crystal, right? I mean, that's got to be the key, right? I don't know. Like, that's the only
Yeah,
thing that's
okay.
here.
So I look at Roenick and I'm like, I got nothing else, and I jump in. I jump in the water,
And I'm just like, no! What? No!
and yeah. So I jump in the water.
Here? Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right there. Yeah.
All right.
Am I allowed to do anything? What do I know?
Yeah, you can still do action. So you dive into the water once again. You feel as if you've got your paladin powers back. But it's very dark in here. But you can see chule number 4. You've dove in right behind it. It looks like it's concentrated on something on the other side. You can't make out Lenora. You can. It looks. You think you may just barely be able to make out Kravik to your south. And that's what you can.
Okay.
Don't paladins have like some kind of inner light or something?
I can channel divinity to get a light in my weapon for a minute, but I would need to use that as an action, and I'm not going to do that right now.
I would love to not be paralyzed.
I'm going to swing at Chule. Can we do underwater combat? Is that work?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I'm going to swing at Chule 4.
Okay. Get a roll disadvantage. That's all, because you're underwater.
Okay. Disadvantage. I'm going to attack Chule 4. Okay, great.
It's a hit?
Okay, I did do disadvantage. Maybe because I'm behind it, it gave me advantage too or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
it gave me
advantage and
disadvantage. Okay, great. All right.
There you go. You killed it. You see its body after you kill it float to the top, but it can't break the surface. Also, both of its pincers are open, and you didn't see anything fall out.
Okay.
Because you guys do know that one of these has the garnet in its pincer. You assume, unless it's or something weird.
Can I still move and attack or no? Am I? Because I get 2 attacks.
You can still move. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you still got movement. You only moved about what was that? About 15 feet. So you still have another. You only get half, so you still about 7 feet of movement.
Well,
we'll just say 10.
I can move at my normal speed because of my Mariner's armor.
Oh, nice. All right, then. Then you still have a full 15 feet of movement. Each square is 5.
Can I see Chule 1?
Now you can. Now that one is floated out of your way, you can see Chule 1. You can see Lenora.
All right, I'm gonna.
And Lenora looks as if she can't move. She's completely stiff.
Oh shit! Lenora is the one that's paralyzed.
They both are.
Fife and Lenora. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. So, any healing spells would be great.
I'm gonna move, and I'm gonna attack Chule 1.
Okay.
Wait, Chule 4 is dead, right? Chule 4 is dead.
Yeah, sorry, I need to take him off. Yeah.
All right. Attack. 1, 2, 3. Do I get a
disadvantage? Right? Yep.
Okay.
Hit.
Great. Okay, and you know what? I'm gonna add Divine Smite onto that.
Okay.
So I'm going to Divine Smite. Sorry. So it's 2d. Are these guys fiends by any chance?
No.
They feel pretty fiendy to me.
They're just gross creatures.
But they're not fiends?
No.
Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna roll 2d8, and then can you just add that to the damage?
Sure will.
Okay.
Okay, 4. All right, got it. All right, and Lenora, it's your turn. However, you cannot move. However,
Okay.
if it give me a second here. Roll a Constitution check for save for me.
Happily.
Constitution saving throw.
No whammies.
I somehow closed. Where did my? Oh, I moved it way over there. We're getting some lag right now. All right, Constitution. Save. Whew.
All right. You do break free of the paralyze. You can. You lose this turn, but you are unparalyzed.
Oh. Okay, I take a huge gasp of relief.
Can you?
A mental gasp of relief.
Yeah. No.
Can you
that's
breathe
it.
underwater, Lenora, or are you also
I
dying?
cannot currently breathe in the water.
Yeah, I
Alright.
think only you.
Yeah, I think only you can, unless there's something I
Okay.
don't know. All right, it is now Kravik's turn.
Okay, question for you.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to swim all the way over here and use message, does that count as my action, or is that sort of like talking? Like, can I then do a spell after that?
Sorry, hang on one second. I was answering a question in chat.
No worries.
Can you say that again? I'm sorry.
Can I use message and also do an attack spell, or does message count as my actions?
No, I would count message as a role play. So no,
Okay.
that doesn't count as an action.
So what I want to do is I want to tell to everybody who is here in the pool,
Yep.
I am going to say, if you're trapped underwater, don't worry. I will make sure that you do not drown. Does anybody see which of the chules is holding the garnet?
Can we message
neither.
back or no?
Yeah. Everybody
Okay.
but Troenick. Troenick
No.
doesn't hear it because he's out of the water. Yeah, nobody's. They're not
Nobody
sure.
sees it?
They're not sure.
Yeah, I
which
don't
one
know. I
yet.
haven't seen it.
It was just
I just-
paralyzed a moment ago, bro.
All right, in that
not-
case,
that's what I said.
I'm gonna. So, how many turns does Lenora have before she dies? 5. 5. Before
They
she
both have. We're on the second round. There's 4 more rounds before they drown.
dies. All right,
I
plenty
mean,
of time.
okay, so not to kill myself. I got into the water before Lenora, and I'm pretty sure this is my last one.
No, it has not been 5 turns or whatever it takes to
Yeah.
kill you.
You
4
said
rounds.
10 turns.
It
You said
absolutely
10.
hasn't been
You
that
said
long.
10 turns.
No,
Didn't you say
6. It's 6.
Oh,
6.
six.
He said 6. It has not been 6.
It's we're only on the second. I've been drawing it up on the top, by the way.
I feel like
Oh, is
five-
it turns or rounds?
Rounds. Yeah, I'm sorry. I meant full. I'm sorry. I meant full rounds. Like everybody gets to go 6 times, and then you drown.
Gotcha. Okay, I thought you said turns, and so my.
I did say turns, but I meant you will get 6 turns.
Okay, so I swim up to Chul 2. Do I see him holding the garnet?
No, his pincers are closed. You can't tell.
Okay, and can I see Chul 1 if he's holding the garnet?
It appears both of his pincers are closed as well.
Okay. All right. Well, in that case, time to fucking attack. Do some fucking attacks. All right, I'm going to cast Phantasmal Killer on Chul 2.
Okay.
Is that the one that's right there?
Okay.
Whatever. Which one is right where I am?
Yeah, the one right in front of Chul 2?
Yeah, am I targeting him? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Casting Phantasmal Killer. Let's see here. The target must make a Wisdom saving throw.
All right, 1 second. There it is. Okay. It failed?
Yeah. Okay. The target is now frightened. Let's see here. He now takes 4d10 psychic damage.
Okay, roll that. Nice.
shit.
31 damage. Beautiful.
And I thought that meant that he had to like run away from me or something. Maybe that's a different
frightened.
spell.
That's what I was going to make him do. So you scared him. You did a lot of damage to him. You shook him up. It begins scurrying away, and as it does, behind it, floating behind it, you see something shiny sink to the bottom.
All right, I would like to roleplay that I am focusing directly on it, and I want to make sure that I try to grab it.
Okay. Roll me a perception check real quick. I want to see if you pinpoint exactly where it's at. I'll give it a 15.
All right.
You saw the general direction it went.
Okay. All right, I accept.
All right, and now it is Chul 1's turn, who is going to continue attacking Lenora here with its pincer first. Misses. It's going after her with its tentacles again. Ooh. Paralyzed you again.
No, I think she's
Wait.
okay, right?
No,
Alright,
she
oh, no,
got
it's
to be saved.
It was oh, that was you rolled that good. I'm sorry. Let me take that off. My bad. I was thinking crit because it rolled 20. My bad.
Yeah.
All right.
Critical
It
save.
was critical save. All right. You're good.
Yeah.
It
like-
avoided you. The tentacles
I'm
didn't even
like,
touch
nice
you.
try, motherfucker. I know your game.
All right. It is. We're now on turn number 3. And
For me?
it is Fife's turn.
Okay, so I make a con save to try to break the poison.
Yes, that's right. Because you're paralyzed, so roll me a con save.
Ugh, I'm still dead.
Yep, you're still paralyzed.
Okay, that's it.
All right. Hang on, let me draw so I don't forget. We're on round 3, so we're halfway. This is the halfway round before drowning begins. It is Tronick's turn.
Okay. Fuck it. I'm jumping in the pool. Nathan, question.
Yeah.
Totally forgot that I can speak when I'm wearing my helm of brilliance, that I can make my sword a flame sword.
True.
And it also emits a dim light in the 30-foot radius. Does that? Oh no, that's the undead thing. Never mind. It's just the flames emit a bright light in a 10-foot radius and a dim light for an additional 10 feet. My question is, does the flame work underwater?
The flame will likely not work, but the light will.
Okay. Well, no, I can't. No, the flame.
The flame is the light?
Well, there's two different ones. One's when there's an undead in the area, and then there's another one that the flame emits.
Is the light? Okay, then no, it wouldn't do the light then.
Okay, well then I just jump in and attack this motherfucker Chul too.
Okay.
Fuck it.
He's frightened. You do advantage in this case.
Oh, sweet.
You guys, you know what this is? It's a Chul pool party.
It is a Chul pool party.
Chul pool party.
There-
It was a Chul party. Chul party.
They're even playing that game where they drop the thing and you gotta swim down and get it.
Hey, chew pool, guys.
Chul pool, y'all.
Chew pool.
Okay. Sorry.
Jeez, why don't you take a jewel pool?
That's a hit.
I think that's
Wow.
Hey, don't be a chul, stay in the pool.
19 damage, nice.
Take another swing.
All right.
Do I get advantage on this one too, or no?
No.
Don't you get disadvantage because you're in the water?
Well, I give him advantage on his first strike because he dived right on top of him and he was frightened.
Gotcha.
Hit. 19 damage again. Nice. All right.
Alright.
And now it is Chul 2's turn.
Did that apply to it? Yeah, I guess it did. Okay.
Yeah.
Chul 2 is still frightened. It tries to swim past you, get a swing of opportunity.
Oh, sweet.
All right, hit. 15 damage. All right, it dives down deep. You can't see anymore, Tronic. It is now Balsar's turn.
All right. I'm attacking Tool 1.
All right,
There we go.
it's a hit.
Okay. Oh. All right. I'm attacking again.
All right, hit. 12 damage.
Oh
Okay,
wait,
and I'm
sorry to interrupt. I made a mistake. There is a spell component called Daylight, where a 60-foot radius sphere.
That's
of
what
light
I was
spreads.
thinking of. That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking of. Okay, cool. So in that
But
case,
I'd have to cast it, and I think does it cost one of the gems? Or no?
sunlight. Hang on, I wrote this down.
It's Daylight.
We gotta get the jewel.
Yes, it's 6. You have 6 diamonds. Did you want to say that you used it?
Yeah, I'll use one of my diamonds.
Okay, you've got 5 left.
So let there be light.
I'm gonna have to remember
Does it
to
work?
do that. It does. It lights up. We're gonna have to retro this. So because you had that lit up, you've seen that the chul is swimming down towards the garnet at the bottom, and he's close to it. You can see the garnet, and you can see Kravik. Basically, this area is now lit up. Garnet is here on the very bottom.
Okay. I guess that was my my bonus action. And I just point to Kravik to the garnet.
All right, and Balser, did you finish your turn?
I'm gonna do another Divine Smite.
Okay.
I'm gonna add 2d8.
Okay. Roll it, and I'll add it.
This one. Ah!
2. All right, got it.
Ah! Never again.
All right, and now it's Lenora's turn.
All right. Well, I'm no longer paralyzed, so I'm. Did I see the thing in Landis? Do I have to roll perception, or do I know where it is?
You can see that there is a bright light that way. That's all you can tell from here. It didn't light up this far.
I head towards the bright light.
All right.
Can you draw it on the map? I guess it's towards the circle. Yeah, the X. Yeah, I swim closer to the X or the bright light.
So that chul was focused on you, so I'm going to give him an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Just
Bring
with this
it.
pincer.
Freaking jerk.
It was a miss. He missed.
The bright light's coming from me, not the. Well, you'd see the glimmer of the garnet.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
which you would.
swimming towards the garnet. I know
Yeah.
there's a jewel. I want to get towards
Yeah,
it.
you're just swimming towards the light of this part of the water. You could see that it was just illuminating this way.
I follow the other chul,
All right.
and I go to hit him. I mean, forget the jewel, I guess. If I don't see the jewel, I'm just gonna kill this guy that's going for the jewel.
Okay.
So, what I roll disadvantage?
No, not anymore.
Oh, okay. All right, great. Then, mace, target, jewel 2. I believe
a hit?
that's a hit. I believe that's a death.
Yes.
Yep, you killed him.
And I breathe a huge sigh of relief. One less one of those guys. And free action, I look for the
I
jewel.
feel like Lenora loses 1 round every time she says she's so she's actually about to drown.
And what did you want to do, Lenore?
Look for the jewel. See if it's
Okay.
anywhere.
Yeah, it's lit up in this area, so you can see
All
that
right.
it's right below you.
I kind of like point. I don't know. I kind of like gesture to everyone, and I'm like calling it out.
All right. It is now Kravik's turn.
Okay, how far away is the jewel? Can I get there in one turn?
Yeah, it's about 15 feet down.
All right, I want to go down and grab it.
All right. Kravik has grabbed the garnet. And you have it in your hand. You still have 15 feet in an action if you want to take it.
Okay, do I want to roll an Arcana check on this? See if there's any magic that I can immediately use.
You feel like you have all your magic.
No, I mean, like, is there a specific thing the garnet can do that I can, like, command?
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know?
It appears that you think this is this is what's controlling the barrier.
Mm-hmm. So can I try to use it to get rid of the barrier? Is that knowledge that I have, or
No, you're not sure how it works yet.
Eat it.
Okay. Can I get the garnet out of the water? If I swim,
you don't have enough movement to swim all the way up out of the water, but you can begin that journey up. It's about 50 foot up, all the way up. So
even if I dash, will I not make it?
You already had a swim down there.
Yeah,
Like just-
I don't think so. You get really close.
You only get like 15 feet of movement with swimming.
Yeah,
So
because you
you
get half
went 15
movement.
feet to get the thing.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go as far as I can to get towards the surface.
Okay.
We still have some time before Fife and Lenora drown, right?
Yep. You're on round 3 of 6. At 6th round, they drown.
Okay, and Chul 1 is still alive, right?
Jewel 1, yeah.
Yes.
We can't speak to each other underwater, right?
Through the magic, you can.
It only
wait
works
for me
on-
or Kravik to contact you.
Yeah.
Let's see
You've
here.
done so much. You've dashed to get down there.
I'm just trying to point that he should. Can I like gesture that? Nah, never mind.
Are you gonna take it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just swim to the surface.
Okay. All right. Chul 1's turn. He's going to attack Balsar. It's a miss. He's going to try to hit him with tentacles. He saves. It is now Fife's turn, and we are now on round 4.
If I don't get this con save, I'm gonna drown myself. Yeah, bitch.
All right, you are free, but that's your turn.
All right, that's fine.
It is now Tronic's turn.
Is there only the one Chul left?
Yep.
Yes.
We killed all the rest of the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. I guess. How quickly can I swim over there?
You get 15
So-
feet.
I only get.
You wouldn't
15.
make it all the way to him.
Okay. I guess I'll do. I swim that direction. That's all I can really do, right? I'm not gonna use any of my like spell type things.
Okay. Is that it? Well, you can dash and go another 10. But then you wouldn't be able to attack, but you'd be at it.
I could potentially attack and then use. I haven't used action surge.
You could use
yet.
Okay, you could use your action surge to attack, yep.
Okay, I'll do that. So that'll be. How many do I get? Okay, It's okay. 17th level. You can use it twice. I can only use it once. Okay. Here comes the attack.
Target it.
Thank you.
Hit. For 18 damage. Alright. And now it is Balsar's turn.
Ooh. All right. All right, gonna swing. Okay.
It's a hit.
There we go.
12 damage.
Again. Oh my
Critical
God.
miss. Roll a d6
Wait.
to see how bad. What?
Can I use inspiration or something?
You
to
can.
Move?
Do you have luck? Oh wait.
You know what? No, I'll just let it go. I'll roll
Okay.
a d6.
5 and 6 is bad. All right,
Say
nothing
goodbye to your
happens.
sword.
Nothing happens. You just miss. All right, and now it is Lenora's turn.
Interesting. All right, so I see that Krabik has the gem.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Can you force me up the water faster?
Let's see here. I can. I cast Water Walk
Okay.
on Krabik, which I think pulls you up. If a creature is submerged in liquid, the spell carries the target to the surface of the liquid at a rate of 60 feet per round.
Nice. That would get him to the front.
Wow.
That would get him to the top. All right.
Hell yeah.
So Krabik, you crest above the water with the garnet in your hand, and you come up into the air. Yep, that's what happens.
What kind of pose are you doing as you come out of the water?
I do. You guys ever see the animated Little Mermaid when she first gets legs and she can't
Yeah.
breathe, and she comes to the surface, and just as she breaches, she throws her hair back.
That's what I envisioned.
Are you thrusting out your little gnomish titties?
Mhm. And you can see underneath my shirt, I have 2 shells over my breasts for some reason.
So
All right.
majestic.
So you have crested the magical surface with the garnet in your hand. It is now Kravik's turn.
Okay, now, is anybody trying to, I want to make are people free yet? Like, can people get out now, or do I still have to do something?
It's unknown at this time until they try.
Mm-hmm. And if I do an Arcana check to see if I can use the garnet, any luck there?
No, all you were able is you did believe it was linked to that was what was the link to the barrier.
Okay. I guess I could try Dispel Magic again.
Okay.
How many turns before 5 dies?
She's got one more round, and then the 6th round she have to roll a Constitution, and then
Which
after
I'm
that she dies.
historically bad at.
Mm-hmm. So if I do something here, and it doesn't work, I still have 1 round to save 5's life, right?
Yeah. Next round she could take damage. Round after that she dies,
Gotcha.
and so
Okie
does
dokie.
Lenora on her turn. 'Cause she went the same round, it just at her turn. And Balasar still has 2 extra rounds, and Tronic has 3. No, that's not. They both have 2 extra rounds, actually.
Right. Oh,
Wait,
boy.
no, I went a round after Balasar.
Was it the
Dude,
next round?
you
Oh, it was. So you got 3.
Krabik, you took it out of the water. Like, it's totally possible we can just pop our heads up.
So I would have to wait a turn to see if anybody can get out of the water.
Yeah, they have to do. They have to move or do anything. It needs to be their turn.
Well, what about if I try to bring somebody out of the water?
Do you have a magic ability that would do that?
No, I mean, what if I swam over to one of them and just tried to lift them up?
Okay, it'd have to be somebody close. Tronic, you could try.
So, well, Tronic hasn't done
Or
any
Lenora,
magic, right?
Or Lenora, you could try either.
Lenora
of those.
was stuck, so I'll try to get Lenora up over the water.
Okay, you swim down, grab Lenora's arm, and begin leading her up. She crests the water with you.
Yeah. All right. And I send messages to everybody. You're free. You're free from the water.
Lenora, you heard it, but nobody else did.
I use
don't
message.
think the others can hear you.
How would you know?
Wait,
that?
so I use message and nobody heard it?
Lenora did.
Awfully strange. All right. Do I have any more movements?
His magic worked above water, just to clarify. Do I feel like my magic works above water? Do I still feel like a connection to my god?
It feels like it. You do.
Oh.
I wonder if it's something with being in the vicinity of the
gem.
gem.
All right. Did
Do I
you
have
want to
any
do anything else,
movement
Kravic?
left?
You can take an action.
But I can't move anymore.
No.
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. It is Chul 1's turn. He is going for Balasar again. He misses. Trying to hit him with tentacles again. Oh, he failed. You're paralyzed, Balasar.
Ooh.
And it's Fife's turn.
I will pop my head above the water.
Okay, you take a deep gasp as you crest the water, and you are now feeling much better.
Okay. Can I cast 2 Eldritch Blasts at the at this little crab bitch?
You sure can.
Right. That's one.
Ooh, crit.
You can't make me die.
All right, let's see how much damage.
Probably not that much, but yeah.
12 damage.
Hey!
And it dies, and this time, it also, you see all the bodies are now floating on top of the water. Balasar, roll me a constitution check now that battle's ended. A saving throw, sorry. A constitution saving throw. Balasar is still paralyzed under the water. I assume everybody else swims up and gets some air.
I have not swum up actually.
Okay, well you can tell. You can see that Balasar he can't move.
Okay, so before I go to swim, I still have the light, right? So
Yep.
I looked down at the bottom of this, or as far down as I could see, just to see if there's any other like gems or whatever, like any other keys, or the guy talked about a key. I don't know. See if there's anything at the bottom of this thing, or as far as I can see.
No, you don't see anything else in the pool.
All right, then I swim over to Balasar and I do the whole like lifeguard thing.
What lifeguard thing?
You know, where you kind of like turn him up on his side, and you try to bring him out of the water.
Okay. Oh, I got you. Okay, so you swim Balasar up. So he is up out of the water now. He's still paralyzed, but he is breathing air.
Okay. I swim him to the. He's heavy.
Yeah.
I swim him to the side of the pool and kind of
toss him up.
Toss him over. If I
All right. Roll me another Constitution saving throw, Balasar.
All right.
I scream.
Good lord. You know what? I'm role playing this. Your paralyzation ends. There's no reason to make you keep rolling until you finally do it. There you go. You
dies here.
You feel your as you exit the water, you feel it come back to you. All right.
You saved me.
Damn! I didn't even get to do the CPR. I didn't get to do the mouth to mouth.
Well, I'm still drowning. Oh.
Hey, do you guys want to see if we all walk together with the garnet? Maybe we can get through the second exit here.
Before we leave, I want to test, like, our magic wasn't working when we first came into the room. Now that Kravic has the garnet, I want to see at which point I feel disconnected from my magic. I take step 5 feet away. I step 10 feet away. Like, when do I no longer feel magic?
So as soon as you guys crawl out of the water, you feel you feel as if you've lost your magic.
Oh, okay. Hey, getting close to Kravic means nothing. Does nothing.
No.
Oh.
What if we destroy the garnet?
I think we might need the garnets.
Yeah, I feel like that was the key. He said he was gonna toss the key, and this was right. Like, also, I tried walking through one. I tell them this. I say this out loud. I tried walking out the whatever the west exit, and I came in through the other side. Is there
And
some
also,
there's some magic
Or-
going on here?
and then there were 4 ghosts that were chasing you.
And I was
But
really,
then-
really hungry.
But then
I
I
was
ate
looking
one of the
for
pellets, and suddenly they were running away from me.
I was looking. I really wanted
Guys,
fruit. I really
Everybody
wanted fruit.
get close to me, and we'll all try to walk through the east exit with the garnet, and maybe that'll get us further towards where we want to go. If not, then we do more puzzle solving. But let's at least give that a try.
Sure.
Can I pick Krabic up so he's like right on top of all of us?
Sure.
All of his magic users. I'm gonna.
Yeah, the
I'm
way
gonna
that you would
fire-
pick up a hero, absolutely. I will take.
No,
I'll take
I'm
that
gonna,
treatment.
I'm gonna cuddle him like a pup. Like I'm gonna. Pick him up.
Cuddled like a hero.
Yes, yeah, like a fireman's carry.
All right, that's what you guys are doing. You're walking through the east side with the all together, right?
Being
Mhm.
triumphantly carried like a baby.
All
Who's
right.
a good boy? Who's a good
Krabic.
boy?
Last
Krabic's
time
a
I
good boy.
wait, last time I also walked to the left side, and these look like giant arrows that point to the other way. So, I mean, we may not see those in real life, but I'm just saying.
Is anybody noticing that their numbers have been changing?
Yeah, I was counting up in case Balasar drowned.
Oh, okay.
I did a different one for Balasar, but he's good now.
Yeah, let's.
Right. So what happens when we walk to the east?
Okay, so you guys walk through all together. Krabic being carried like a little baby gnome, and
Like a heroic baby.
a heroic baby. Thank you.
Strong baby.
And give me 1 second.
I've never seen a gnome be carried so heroically.
Never before has there been a more honorable gnome.
Whoa.
Carried like a more honorable baby.
Okay,
is this?
and you guys have you emerge into this area,
Wait. I'm not there.
which is far larger than the room before. And it looks like a garden. It's a rectangular space, about 90 feet across, and its far side is almost 150 feet away. It looks like a boulder-strewn pasture in here, with a large pond to one side and a fenced vegetable garden and oversized cottage on the other. Sheep are grazing in the pasture, tended by a pair of cyclops, but none of them are moving. They all appear frozen in time.
Should
All right,
we
wait.
should
Question.
we end it tonight?
Frozen
Yeah.
in time.
Yeah, this would be a good
Wait,
place to end.
can I go too? My gal's left behind.
What got left behind?
Fife is not in.
Oh,
is not
sorry,
in the
Five. I'm sorry, Five. All right, sorry about that. There you go.
Just want to see it before I leave. Ooh, worth the wait. Okay.
All right, we'll end it there for tonight. We'll continue next week. I think, is everybody good for next week?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
I believe so.
All right, we'll continue next week and see where we get. I thought this was a fun. I think this is a really cool dungeon. I'm glad that
Hell yeah.
It's-
That was
it's-
fun as shit.
it's a little
Right.
confusing at certain parts, but it's a lot of fun. All right, well, thank you everybody for joining us tonight. Hope everybody had fun with the almost drowning situation there, and puzzle solving, and the maze, and all the cool stuff that happened tonight. And we will see you all next week at the same time, right here on the channel for the episode 13, where they dive deeper into this mysterious magical tower. And thank you, everybody. Everybody have a great night. Appreciate you guys.
Thanks,
everybody.
everyone.
Thank
Glad we
you.
could throw a rock for you.
Mhm.